What is up, everyone? Happy Thursday. Welcome to Do Deals with Me Live. I'm Max, and I got Miss Brookie over here. What's going on, Brooke?
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. If you're in New York, Eastern time, good afternoon. If you are on Central, West Coast time, good morning. I got my people here out here on YouTube, and we got Instagram as well too. Say good morning to people on Instagram, Brookie.
Good morning.
Let's go. All right. For those of you that are on IG, you're not going to be able to see what I'm showing. So if you guys want to check out what we're doing and looking at, you're going to hear me talk about it. So you're going to be able to hear what I'm talking about. However, you're not going to see what I'm looking at. So good morning to you guys out on IG. I want to make an invitation for you guys to come out and go to my YouTube channel and check us out. Ms. Brookie today's got a call set up already at 10:30.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. So we got to get through this quick because we got appointments, we got calls to make, and we got contracts to sign. Let's go. Let's see. So who do we got here? We got Kenya in the house, always supporting. How's it going? Melissa, how you doing, Melissa? Thank you for joining us. Monica, all the way from Canal, Winchester, Ohio. Let's go. Savannah, what's up, Savannah? How you doing? Good morning to you too. Drake in the house. Good morning. God bless Brooke and Max, all the way from Bakersfield. Let's go. All right, Brooke, let's get into this and let's get Richard's in the house. What's up? By the way, for those of you that are joining on YouTube, I'm going to say this again. I have to say this every single time. We don't make you jump through hoops, loops, register links, and all this other stuff. Give up your email, your phone number, your bloodline, all that stuff, right?
Right.
You just come to YouTube, and it's there. It's free. You got acquisition reps. For those of you guys that are watching on Instagram, send them over, right? My guy Steve is in the house. Steve was with us 2 days ago.
Okay, yeah.
He was with us. So Steve, let's go. He was part of our live audience. So we don't make you jump through hoops, loops, register links. We don't ask for your blood type, none of that. You just go to YouTube. The only thing that I ask, and the cost, is for you to share this stream with one person. That's it. Share it with one person. That's it. Is that difficult?
No, that's good.
That's good, right? It's not a big ask, is it?
Not a big
That's an easy ask. Where the value we're providing, what we're doing here, calling sellers, going through our scorecard, showing our numbers. Listen.
Doing the real deal.
Doing the real thing. Exactly, Brooke. Thank you. Doing the real deal. This is not your guru's channel. This is not your teacher's channel. This is Brooke the Guru's channel. You're seeing real numbers. You're seeing us mess up calls. You're seeing us overcome objections in real life. We're negotiating deals in real life. And we're walking people through contracts. Brookie did a good job the other day. So let's walk another person through a contract today, Brookie.
Yeah, let's
go. Bam. We're ready. Look, drop some fire emojis in the comment section in IG. Drop some fire emojis on the chat on YouTube, because we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to get started. And for those of you guys that are joining us and gals that are joining us on Instagram, I'm going to be showing our Recon sheet and also our scorecard. So if you want to come on over to YouTube, good morning, Miss Gina. And so if you want to come over to YouTube and check it out, you're more than welcome to. But let's get into this.
Yeah.
All right. Why can't I see the windows? You do my stuff, Brooke. I'm just kidding. Brooke's like, huh?
So, do I sound like I'm far away?
How are we coming through, everyone? For those of you that are watching us on YouTube, how's that sound? What's the sound? Are we coming through good? Are we, is there a delay? Is there anything going on where you can't hear us? Let us know, because it's really important and crucial to to make this work. So Savannah said the sound is good over here. So let's go.
We know Max is going to come in through, but to me it sounds like I'm far away. So I don't know.
Speak,
right or wrong?
Speak from your
All
chest, Brookie.
Are good.
Say it with your chest, Brookie.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Marcella says good. Melissa says good. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Share our screen. All right, before I get into it, one more time, for those of you that are on IG, we're going to go through our Recon sheet and our scorecard. You're not going to be able to see it because I can't share it on IG, but you're more than welcome to join us on my YouTube channel. So here we go. Why does this say? This is not what I say. This is not the right one. Give me a second, guys.
Contract sign?
Yeah, no. That is not the right one. My apologies. Let's see. There it is. This is the right one right here. There we go.
Good work. Good work.
All right, here we go. Boom. There we go. That's the right one. All right. So let's get started. So yesterday's evaluation, right? This means for those of you that have never been on with us, this is the Recon sheet. This is what we do every single day when it comes to evaluating our day. Let's be real, right? Yeah. You got to be real with yourself. One thing that a lot of teachers, gurus, sales training gurus, wholesale gurus, whatever you want to call it, don't actually don't show you this right here, how to evaluate your day, how to start with really being honest with yourself when it comes to what was your previous day, how did your previous day go, and you know those things. How important is that, Brooke?
Yes, I mean we got to know where we got to know what we can improve on. We got to know what we're good at, and so we can have some ways to be able to get better.
Exactly.
And just have a good understanding of where things are for us.
If you don't know where you're going, or if you don't know where you're messing up, how are you supposed to get better? Right. What are you supposed to improve, right? Many people give you so much information, and we take that information, never take action, never really debrief on calls, never really never set up our morning, to really get it going as far as calls goes. And we're supposed and we're expecting to get better. And honestly, like, that's tough because you're not going to know where you're messing up. You're not going to know where to make the adjustments. This is why we do this, right? And for those, again, of you that are joining me on Instagram, we're going to get ready to make live calls. We're just setting up our morning, going through our Recon sheet, and also our scorecard. So yesterday's evaluation, rate your previous day from 1 to 10. Number 1, it was complete failure. Let's be honest, because that can happen, right?
Yeah, you didn't show up.
Number 10, you crushed it, right? Number 1, you failed. You didn't show up. So what did we rate our previous day? We rated our previous day a 6, okay? We had a lot of no answers and a lot of conversations that did not convert for the most part, right? Some of those were out of our hands, and some of them we could have done some few things different. Let's be honest. So it tends to happen. This is how we get better. We look back. We were talking about this morning, right? We're getting into a little bit about some of the conversations and some of the things we could have done different, but we're always improving. This is how we get better. Did we hit our goals? No, right? I think we hit about 85% of them, maybe, potentially right around there. There was a lot of no answers, which could be typical. This is why it's important it's if you're not booking callbacks, if you're not setting appointments, if you're not building your pipeline like we're working towards. Remember, this is our 7th day already. Wow. I mean, but really, to be honest with you, it's our 7th day of only being on the phones anywhere between really 2 to 2.5 hours per day, right? Maybe 3 at the most. Yeah. Because think about that, right? So we're building our pipeline with you here live. So at one point, what we're going to do here is we're just going to be calling callbacks, and then the new calls are going to be towards the end of the day, right? That's really the goal. We want to set up appointments during these follow-ups during this window, so we can not have that issue of the no answers. Okay. Lessons learned yesterday: always stay in control of the conversations, since sellers will keep you on the phone for no rhyme or reason. I forgot to put no reason there. You want to talk a little bit about that? Because I know you caught that and it hit home for you, Brooke.
Yeah. So, you can get derailed by sellers, right? So that one conversation we had with Ivy, she had several different properties. She didn't know which one she was specifically talking about, trying to get numbers with. She was older. She was also had some challenges with medications that affected her memory. So, it was if we didn't get the opportunity to get it back on track, then we're going to lose it. We're going to waste a lot of time. And that's what we're losing, is really a lot of time, right? So we just had to kind of get that back on track, redirect the conversation so we can find out if it's a suspect or a prospect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Situation, definitely suspect.
Sellers, if you give them your ear, they will not only borrow it, they'll steal it and never give it back. I'm telling you right now. If you give them your ear and you don't guide them and steer the conversation to move the sale forward, you're going to end up getting your ear stolen for no rhyme or reason, right? So a great lesson to really stand out. You have to learn how to maneuver. You could interrupt a seller the right way, right? When you're talking to them, like I did yesterday. Yeah. And I thought I was on mute actually when I was trying to tell her. She wasn't listening.
That wasn't it.
No, I was on mute actually. Right. But there's a way to interrupt them and say, "Hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. Hold on, Brooke. I'm trying to write everything down because I want to make sure that everything you're telling me, I get it, notate it, right? And so we have to make sure that you are doing that, because what I'm telling you is that you're going to, the seller, if you let the seller borrow your ear, they're going to steal it and never give it back. So Larry, what's going on? Good morning, brother. Good to see you on IG. Guys, for guys and gals that are on IG, come over to YouTube. We're showing the recon sheet. We're showing our scorecard. All right, let's go. We'll get to the questions right now. Affirmations today. You want to read those, Brooke?
Yes. I am always ready for opportunity because I'm prepared.
Woo!
100%.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's huge.
I am always reflecting, adjusting, and trusting the process. That is absolutely right. And I'm one call away, one prospect away from my next deal.
Yeah.
Look at it every time.
We have to, right?
Yeah.
You got to make sure that you are on that mindset. It's a mind shifting, right? I'm always ready for the opportunity because I'm prepared, right? Think about that. You know, I am always reflecting, adjusting, and trusting the process. You got to be able to do that. And then the last one I love is I am one call away and one prospect away from my next deal, right? Yeah. Very important. Very important. Andrew, what's up, bro? He says grinding. Let's get it. Exactly. That's what we're doing here. All right. So hopefully you're watching on YouTube as well, because Andrew, this is going to help you out. I know you were on my call with you and Iliam, your brother Iliam. So let's do it, brother. All right. Today's behavior plan is uncover motive. That's the what. We want to uncover motivation. We want to be talking to people that are in that have motivation, not just a situation. Too many prospects have situations, and you're confusing them with motivation. I spoke to my buddy Chris's Roots group last night.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, so I spoke to them, and that was one of the questions that was asked on the call. They were like, "How do you determine motivation?" I said, "That's a great question, right?" The first thing we got to understand is that a situation is not a motivation. What could be a situation, Brooke?
A situation could be that they want to move.
Got it. What else?
Situation could be that they want to downsize.
Yeah. You want to hear that? You want to hear the crazy news? Is everything is a situation until it's impacting them personally, financially,
right,
potentially emotionally. Yes. It starts to become motivation. They go from wanting to sell to needing to sell because the impact meter is what? Redlining. Yeah. You know, like your car, right? You redline your car, it's gonna blow. So you need to let off the gas, or you're gonna have to buy a new motor, right? So remember that for those of you guys that are calling and pulling lists, everything is a situation until you start asking the right questions. So what do we want to do? We want to uncover motive. How? By asking questions that move the sale forward. And the last thing is someone that has a problem I can solve. Okay. Yeah. All right. Our standards. Keep ourselves accountable to our goals. I mean, I think we're doing a good job to that, right? Yeah. We haven't adjusted our goals. We haven't changed them just because we're not getting the results we want. Right. We're not going to change our goals. That's the one thing. You can't be changing them every 30 seconds. Like I see people do this all the time. Like they're changing their goals every 30 seconds. I'm like, what are you doing? You have some focus. Stop the shiny object syndrome and keep, our standard is to keep ourselves accountable to our goals. Okay. Let's go. All right. Today's targets. Brooke, you want to go through today's targets?
10 contacts. That means we want to be able to reach 10 people.
Yep.
Figure out what's going to happen with those 10 different people. So our goal, 10 people who are actually going to answer the phone.
Yep.
Okay. 5 conversations.
Yep.
So at least half of those people should turn into a conversation.
Yep.
And we want to get at least 2 prospects. And we're going to be making offers. And sometimes those offers aren't going to be to actual prospects.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. So they're not. Yeah. Because a lot of times you're identifying that there's motivation with certain people, but that doesn't mean you're going to make them an offer. You put them you follow up with them. Mm-hmm. Right. So yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
So 3 offers, 2 prospects, bring it 1 contract and 3 appointments.
Let's go. Building that pipeline. Look where our focus is. Our focus is building the pipeline, right? We want to focus on, we got to build this pipeline. We want to come in. We want to start this with already having people lined up that we need to call that are that have the motivation that, to speak with us. Right. Yeah. But for now, we're going through the whole thing. So, Tony Garcia said the recon sheet will get you right. I love it. And we'll get to questions right now. So, okay, let's go ahead and get to the scorecard. Man, drop some fire emojis on IG, drop some fire emojis inside the chat here on YouTube if that was something really valuable for you. Savannah said fire affirmations.
Nice.
So let's go.
All right, so
Good
yeah.
job, Brookie. All right, let's go. Now let's go ahead and look at our scorecard. Don't be afraid to look at your scorecard. Numbers are their numbers. I don't care what your guru told you. I don't care what your guru told you. The numbers are the real numbers. Let's go. Appreciate you guys for the fire emojis. All right, let's see. My brother Cash Money Mike's on IG over here. Appreciate you, Cash Money Mike. Hope all is well for you, brother. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the scorecard. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Oop. All right, Brookie, you want to go through the scorecard?
Okay, I can't see as well as you, but cool.
Hold on. There you go.
Oh. Okay, so yesterday was 75 dials?
Yeah, between me and you.
Okay, good. All right, 75 dials.
Yep.
We had 5 conversations.
Yep.
Our talk time was 2 hours. So that's cool. Hot prospects, we didn't have any hot prospects. We had a lot of suspects yesterday.
Yep.
Appointments booked, we have 3 appointments booked.
Yep.
And we completed 1.
Yep.
Offers made 2, contracts out 0, and contract signed 0.
Yep. So, I mean, you know, again, we had a lot of no answers, so we can't control that, right? Only thing we can control is what happens when someone says hello. But I wanted to show you guys, this is why it's really important. For those of you that are on IG, I'm showing our scorecard, our recon sheet. So if you want to jump over, and I'm probably going to shut this down on IG once I get done with this. But check this out. This was 1 week. This is 3 days versus 3 days. So we're not talking about full weeks here. Okay. This was last week's total. Okay. 185 dials last week. What's that? 185. Yeah, 185 dials last week. And then we're at 115 this week. So we're a little bit behind on the dials. But I think also it's because you know, again, we've had more conversations. So we're at 13 conversations last week, 4.1 hours of talk time, 4 hot prospects generated, 5 appointments booked last week, only 1 completed, 7 offers made, and then 2 contracts sent versus 1 contract signed. This week we're at 115 dials, 11 conversations. We're at 4.2 talk time, 6 prospects. So that means that we're qualifying a lot better. 8 appointments booked these last 3 days. That's awesome. And 4 completed compared to the last week. Right. We're at
that 50% is about.
Yeah. 50%. We're hovering around 50%. And now we made 8 offers. We got 2 contracts sent and 1 signed. So we want to get that up. That's the one thing that we're looking to get, the numbers. We're looking to get those numbers up. But those are real numbers right there, right? That's week over week totals, right? Based on the last week. So I wanted to share that here a little bit. So, all right, cool. So there's the recon sheet. That was the scorecard. Those are real numbers. Again, these are the dials we're making. These are you know, people that we're talking to, contracts that we're getting signed. And we have many more people that we're going to call and stuff that we're going to get on there. Let's see if there's any questions here really quick. Got about 5 more minutes before we get to our first appointment. So, okay, all systems go. How to politely interrupt the yellow seller. So I think whether it's a yellow seller, whether it's a red seller, green seller, or blue seller, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you can do it. You can interrupt all of them with the same strategy that I just showed you right now, Savannah. The only difference is the tonality. That's it. The only difference is that with the red personality, you might just be a little bit more direct and very stern, right, in your delivery. With the yellow seller, because yellow sellers love details, and you know, they love to tell you about, they want to know what you're going to do with the house. I planted that tree 20 years ago, and you know, my neighbor, you know, he never wanted me to plant that tree, but I did it anyways, and now it looks really beautiful. Are you going to keep it? That's a yellow seller. So you're going to have to do it. The strategy is still the same. Like, you know what, Savannah, I'm trying to write everything down. I appreciate all the details you're giving me. That's going to help me. Use the word details, because a yellow seller loves to tell you details. Use the words that are familiar to their personality type. So that way, you know what I mean? They hear those things and it rings. So let's see. Does the deal finder software come with a built-in skip tracer? I believe so. I have to get back to you. I'm not 100% sure on that answer. Also, does it use AI data points? Yes, it does use the AI data points. Yep. The recon sheet is fire. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Love that. I've never do the recon reflection, and I will start today. Let's go. And then Savannah said, "That's awesome. Thank you." Yeah. So that's how you're able to interrupt a yellow personality who is someone that's steady. That's what that means. Yellow. We should do personalities at one day here, but that's what a yellow means. You're steady. It's someone that doesn't like change. It's very hard for you to change. It's very hard for you to accept something different. So you got to use words that reflect that style. The second thing is that maybe figure out what type of learner are they. A lot of times, yellow personality types, steady personality types, like to visualize a lot of things. So they might be a visual learner. So paint the picture for them, right? Of when you interrupt them. So let's go. How would you follow up? And then we got one more question on IG, and we'll get to this. How would you follow up with a hot lead when you haven't spoke with them in a long time? If you haven't spoke to them in a long time, how would you know it's still a hot lead? It was a hot lead at that point, and you need to be following up with those like ASAP. If it's a hot lead, they're getting a text and an email every single day, right?
Yep, something.
Yep, they're getting something every single day. We don't allow any lapse of time, right? So you can't let a hot lead go. I mean, pick up the phone and just call them. Hey, what's going on? I haven't talked to you in a few days, a few weeks. I remember the last time you and I spoke, you said that you were considering selling because you had this situation going on. Just want to see if anything's changed. Simple. Right? Just keep it simple, brother. Ricardo, are you ready?
One question I
go ahead.
ask too is the property still available?
There you go.
Yeah.
Is the property still available? Hey, Ricardo, Max, you and I spoke probably 2 weeks ago. Just want to find out if the property is still for sale or is the property still available, and then just hit them up. So, all right, for those of you that are on IG, we're going to put all our attention over here on making the dials, making the calls, and on YouTube. So make sure that you go over there because you're in for a treat. You're in for, a party. Brooke's going to start her first call here in about 2 minutes. So we're going to get ready to do that. So I really appreciate all of you that have jumped on Instagram. I want you to go over to YouTube and join me, and let's get this party started later. All right, here we go.
Okay, so Ethan, next I need to put the microphone down on the table.
I don't think so. Just you can use this if you want. Here, I don't need this. Just bring it closer. Okay. There you go. Okay. Now you got the setup, Brookie. While you're doing that, I'm going to answer this question. Max, how do you feel about tracking a talk time KPI? Is it worth it? I mean, bro, you just saw it on the scorecard, Tony. That is a huge, huge, huge KPI because if you're spending hours, if you have hours and hours and hours of talk time and you have no results, imagine that you're seeing this, right? You got 2 hours of talk time and you have no appointments and no contracts, then that tells you right there, there's something that you need to correct. Talk time you saw it, right? That's one of the cornerstones of actual the KPIs. It's talk time. So, and you already know, see, I've noticed most of my sale calls are averaging between 20 and 30 minutes. So again, if you're having these long talk time sessions without anything moving forward with an appointment or even an agreement or some type of follow-up, then there's something going on that tells you got to fix it. All right. Imagine you, Brooke, having 4 hours of talk time and you haven't had any results.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So yeah, that KPI is probably the most important is your talk time. Because if you don't have talk time, then that means you're not dialing. Yeah. If you have too much talk time, that means that you're probably just chit-chatting. You're chit-chatting about absolutely nothing.
Yeah, not
Exactly. All right, it's 10:30, Brooke. We have a first appointment.
All right, we're going to call Gardner.
Let's go. Who's ready for some calls? Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Let's give Brooke let's hype her up. Let's drop some fire emojis. What do you want?
Look up Gardner so you can start to call. Sorry.
Jeez, don't yell at me. This arm is broken. Can't move it. All right, here we go.
This system is so awesome.
Yeah. What's the
Gardner? Because the name should be easy to code.
Got it. Oh, this is when we tried to call yesterday, right?
Yep, and he called back.
Cool.
So I scheduled an appointment to talk to him today.
Okay.
And then he asked, so no, nothing against you, but why am I not talking with Justin?
Because I'm the decision maker. Just kidding. Decision maker, my favorite word.
Oh goodness, it's not doing this.
So we have to confirm because it's saying number 2 for the address, and on here we don't have that. On Zillow, we also need to know the bed and bath as well too.
Yeah, I need to get clear on the address.
Yeah, clear on the address and then the bed and bath count because it's not showing it. Dang, look at all those fire emojis for Brookie. Let's go.
All right, thanks, guys.
Let's go. I'll get to this question, Trey, in a little bit, and your question as well, Madonna.
Hello, hi. What's that? Oh, you did. Gosh, dang it. So it doesn't even show me on my end that it was making those phone calls. So thank you. Thanks for not getting too angry with me. Oh, man. Okay, no problem. Thanks.
You're good.
Yes, I can. Thank you very much. Okay, perfect. All right, great. I appreciate that. So obviously, I had received your information. You spoke with Justin for a little bit. And my goal is to go through some follow-through questions with you to see if we can qualify the property for an offer. Is that fair? Okay, excellent. All right, so first off, if you don't mind, can I actually have you clarify the address or verify the address? I have 1853 Seal Street. Is that right? Okay, I'm just trying to look it up here. And it looked like there was a number that needed to go with that. Is that right? Another number? No. I'm sorry. I was just trying to make sure I had the information correct on that one. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate it. And then can you verify how many bedrooms and bathrooms this is? Okay. Got it. Officially. So what's the unofficial?
Well, there's like an off area. It could be made a bedroom. Another like I don't know. It's like a open room that probably would be like a one little area, 5 feet of drywall, and a door hung, and that would be another. So it could be
Got you.
3.
I see. Okay. So technically it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. Okay. And is that 3 full baths?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So this is a big house. Okay. Got you. And is this your primary residence or is this a rental property?
That's an investment property.
It's an investment property? Okay, got it. Okay, so is it occupied currently?
It is not.
Okay. How long has it been vacant?
We've got a year to do some work on it, and then we found a better opportunity to redeploy that capital. So that was just sitting there.
Got it.
Probably do something with it here in another couple months if we don't sell it.
I see. Okay. So did you purchase this as an opportunity for you to fix and flip it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a vacant rental, like we have I personally have a couple different, like, I don't call them weird rentals, but like I had I have 2 houses that are like community homes. One of them is a sober living facility.
Nice. Okay.
And they lease out by the bed.
I see.
And the other one is similar. It's like the under homes.
Okay.
The under homes.
Oh.
Deal.
Okay. Okay.
They get grant money per person in bed. So that's a reason.
I see. Okay. So that's cool. Yeah, that, I kind of feel like that's another new like wave or solution for a lot of people is to do these kind of like pad split home style. So that's cool. Okay, so that's why you're kind of even saying that this could be additional bedrooms because of that kind of how you're focusing on things a little bit on sober living or under homing opportunities. Okay, cool. All right, I appreciate that. Okay, well, thank you for confirming all of that. So vacant 1 year, okay. And, one of the questions I kind of like to get out at the top of our conversation is when you do decide to sell the property, not necessarily to us, but obviously somebody you feel comfortable with and can trust. Is there anybody else who's going to have any input on the sale or that you need to discuss before you accept an offer?
No, I mean, I might check with that, but ultimately, like we've already discussed it, it'd be a quick check. Won't make anything else on it.
Got you. So it all kind of it depends on whether you all agree on the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got
We have a pretty good understanding of what it is right now. So it'd be one of those things we should probably check and say, hey, we're good.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Okay. So everybody's already on the same agreement as far as what you're wanting to accept. Okay. I appreciate that. Good.
Yeah.
And I would just like to ask that just to make sure that, if needed, I can answer everyone else's questions. So it sounds like it just really comes down to whether the agreement and price is there. So, okay, excellent. So you've only owned it a year. So and what else have you tried to do recently about selling the property other than, I know you spoke with Justin, but is there anything else you've done to try to sell it?
No, not really. We, I mean, it hasn't been on the market or anything like that. We take a lot of interest on it. Just through people like Justin or people who are interested in the property. Like,
no official offer. No official offer.
If anybody comes along and they want to offer, that's fine.
Okay.
No big deal.
But you haven't received any other offers so far?
For 70, well, I have an offer for 75 to a lady that will be there in March. So that'll be the lowest I'll go. And I told her that I wasn't occupying the property before then.
75,000?
Like, I hold it up in a cover.
Got it. So you have an offer at 75,000 that's on the table. And then what was that last part you said about that?
I told her I was going to put it under contract and that ended up for a couple. And I'm still actually, actively selling it, but it's not ended.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, it definitely sounds like this is an opportunity that I'd like to have my underwriting team take a look at to see if we're, on the same page and be able to come back with an offer that you can depend on. So, I'll be getting that information to them. And can I kind of share with you a little bit about how the rest of the calls generally go with, before I get that information over to them?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. And this usually is about, 5 or 10 more minutes, so not to take up too much time, but just to see if we can get to an agreement here. Okay, and, obviously we don't buy every property from everyone that we talk to, but we definitely want to get to an offer that we can depend on. And I will say that a lot of times when sellers come to us that are looking to sell their property or folks that we talk to, they're looking to see how much money they're going to get, how soon they get their money, and how our process works. Is there anything outside of that that you would personally like to know or learn about what we do?
Yeah, I didn't need to do that. I understand.
Okay, perfect. You've been in the game for a bit, sounds like. So, okay. All right, cool. Okay, and then, so the main thing here for you for the reason for not wanting to finish the project is because you had another opportunity for, basically to have some another opportunity, is that right?
Yeah, and then and that's all we get to finish. And then we'll end up taking the gap and we'll move it somewhere else as well. I haven't had a well try. I thought it was just two different properties. So
Okay.
1853 was the original, 1853 deal was the original. We also have 258 Ryland, which is the other one.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
And income producing, we it's a 6-2, and that has an actually lease for the underhome. Lease was for $3,000 a month.
Okay, got it. Okay, so if you don't mind, I'd like to just focus on one and then we can get to the second one. Is that cool with you?
Everything's done.
Excellent. All right, good. Okay, cool. So, let's see here. So I know you said obviously you purchased it to be able to have to do the work and to fix it up for either keeping it as a rental or to flip it. So tell me a little bit about the condition. What kinds of things have you already started doing work on the property or no?
No.
Okay. So what's needed on that?
I need new roof, flooring upstairs, even updated, bathroom.
Got it. So
outside stuff here.
cosmetic stuff. Okay. So any other major repairs outside of the roof? Like is the AC needing to be replaced as well?
I got the,
Okay.
a couple months. So, got 100 students outside that.
Sure. Yeah, I got you. Okay, and thank you for that too. So, all right. So do you have an idea of how old the AC is?
Not from my head, sorry.
Okay. No problem. All right. Do you know if there's any like foundation issues or anything like that? Okay, good deal. All right. And then what did you, obviously since this is, what you purchased the property for to fix it up, what is your estimation of how much the repair cost would be?
It's about 60.
60?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And you complete like, hey, we're gonna redo it for $2 price.
Yeah, okay, that's good. And then, let's see here. So as far as what your plan was, what do you think the property to sell for on the back end once you got it all fixed up?
They have some confidence from close houses that are in like the 160 range, but they're much smaller. So I think it can go for above that. I think it's probably around 180, 190, depending on if the interest rates continue to go down.
Yeah, that's the hope here. That's what we're all looking forward to. So, okay, so high end, you think 190?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to get my underwriting to take a look at that too, so they can verify what that's all about and if we're on the same page with that. So, okay, great. Well, I appreciate that. So obviously we need to fix the roof, pretty much update the whole property there. 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths. That's a lot of work. I think the square footage on that is large for sure. And so okay. And then, so let me do this. I want to get this information over to my underwriting team so we can start to kind of figure out where they are. I have Max on standby here so he can give me an idea of what they're looking at. So can I put you on hold for just about 60 seconds here so I can get this information over to them?
Sure.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so he's actually not off on any of his numbers. He's pretty spot on. So 2 recent sales as is for $60K. Okay, same, a little right around the same square footage, 6 bedrooms. So let me go back to the solds. So there's one, yeah, this shoot. There's that. What's scary is there's one that sold for 17,000. That one's really beat up, but there's one that sold for $60K, 6 bedroom, 4 bath, over 3,000 square feet, and then there's another one that sold for $60K as well. As is. And then there's a recent sold comp for 190, but that was a while back. So the newest one that I see, and it's actually pending right now, is 180.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're talking, ARV, if we want to be conservatively, 170, 180. Yeah, that's tough though, because they need $60,000 worth of work. So even if you give them the 60 that sold for, $60,000 worth of work, we're talking 120,000. That's if everything goes perfect, right? Based on what he's saying. So we have only, that's 120. We have another, potential 50 to 60K to get us to the 180. Oh man.
He has an offer at 75.
Well, that's what he said, but that's a great offer. So that means that he's not going to go lower. That means that he's invested it. You know what I'm saying? So he's invested in this property. This is a seller that bought it to fix it up. He probably paid, let me see how much. I don't even know how much he bought it for, but I didn't even look that up.
He bought it for 72.
You bought it for 2. So we need to be. So if we did, let me look here. Quick run the numbers.
77K is after taking out 60K in work and 30K to an investor. That's no room for us to make any money.
Yeah, no, I know. And I don't even want to do 180. Honestly, I'm gonna go conservatively 170 because it's pending.
I'm gonna get just for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey Gardner, thanks for holding here. We're just working on some stuff, so I just want to let you know I haven't forgotten about you. Come back to you in just a quick second.
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
No.
I'm gonna be at 60.
Yeah, we have to be around that same price those other ones sold for in order to make no. Right now, with even if it sold at 170 minus, I would say, minus, we like to go high on the sell on the sell holding and all the closing costs, 8%, 9%. I did minus 9%.
Okay.
Yeah, I did minus 9% because I know that market it's going to sit there. The days on market are longer.
Okay.
And then minus the 60,000, we're looking right now, we're at 74,000 before our fee.
Yeah.
Right. And that's assuming everything goes perfect. So, so we need to be under 60. 60 is going to be probably our MAO, just like the other ones. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to come in at 55, 15, 58,
$55,533.
So now, am I going to let them know that we're lower than that other offer you have, but this is an offer you can depend on?
Yeah, say, hey, listen, that's crazy. You have that high offer. It's weird. It's crazy that you have that high offer. Not sure what they're looking at, but I mean, we've got 2 sold at 60. You tell them you're not off with your sell price, but after repairs, holding all that, I mean, we saw 2 sold as is for 60. So what they're looking at is they want to be, around, because, we don't know what the market is doing. The offer that they came in, it's actually higher. I thought they were going to be way lower than this. They're at $55,533.
Yeah.
Yep.
33, you want me to do 33?
What do we got?
530?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, Gardner, hey, you there?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for holding. I appreciate the long wait. Okay. All right. So talking with my underwriting team here, trying to figure out all the details and what we would need to be doing here. So honestly, they actually came back a lot higher than what I was expecting them to do, just with the cost of repairs, looking at everything, and right on with your numbers, as far as what you're looking at too, and see what the property can sell for in the end. So just the holding cost, the time on market, all of that stuff here. But the challenge is, so I should say this. So it's lower than what you already have as far as that other offer. I don't know where they're coming in to get to that 75K to you.
We'll do that
but
next time.
honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what they're looking at to make that make sense. But for us, where we would need to be, my underwriters have come back with an offer of $55,530 net to you. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, but thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I kind of figured it was going to be, if you already have that other offer at 75, I'm just saying that, this is definitely one to be able to count on. But I guess let me ask this. I know you have that other one at 75,000. Not quite sure how solid they are on that, but how close to the 55,530 can you get? All right. So anything other than 75, you're not interested in taking a look at?
When they send you the agreement, why didn't you?
When they sent you the agreement for that, why didn't you decide to go forward with that?
Like mid-February, and it said, yes, this is the property you want, but you can't close to that. Fine, I'll let you know if it's still available.
So it wasn't in writing?
And, honestly, I said, well, we can probably have it in writing, but it's not at a time to document the time.
I see.
I'm not concerned about it either way.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, if we don't sell it,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take less than 75 for it. If we don't sell it, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. Okay. Well, I just think that we're too far apart to make that work, but I mean, I appreciate this opportunity to talk with you about this and see what we can do with it, but. Sure, let's try to see if we can do something with that.
Where are you at on it?
Okay, let me just make sure I get the numbers with that. Go ahead and give me the address if you can.
58 Ryland. Ryland is spelled R-Y-L-A-N-D.
258 Ryland. Okay, got it. Let's see, hang on a minute. Put this up for a second. Okay, so let's get a little bit more information about this one. Can you confirm the bed bath count on that? Say it again, I'm sorry. 6'2", okay. Got it. And that's 2130 square feet?
Yes.
Okay. So is this another situation that you purchased it and then said to be able to fix it up and, either keep it as a rental or to flip it? So you said master lease?
Yeah, basically, like, I don't care what they do. I don't care if they sublet it out by bed, room, I don't care. But they pay that person who is leasing the property from me is saying is only for $3,000.
3,000. Okay, so they can do whatever they want as long as you get your 3K a month.
How much it was from it? Let's.
Okay, and then let me ask you this: so what's the price you're looking for on this one? Just to cut to the chase.
So here's the thing: I was actually just in a package deal on both of these. Same partnership.
Okay. So are
Which is?
obviously? So which is what?
I'm sorry, say that again.
So you said you offered a package deal for both of these. So what was the package deal on that?
I think it comes down to the thing. I want to make sure I put it right. We just talked about it. I think it was 265 for both.
Okay. So if I got that right,
What's the bed and bath on this one? What's the bed and bath?
it's 6 bed, 2 bath.
Same thing.
Okay, so if we got out the 265 minus the 75, you were looking for the other one. So we're looking for 190 on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me put you on hold for just a quick second here so I can talk to my underwriters about this. So hold on just for a moment.
The problem is he's trying to sell futures. Like he's trying to, you know what I mean? Like, you can get 3,000 and you could do this. Like, yeah, that's all great and dandy. Like we have to get there, right? We have to fix it up. We have to do all these repairs. And I mean, just literally looking at this, I don't see in that area, I don't see anything higher than 120.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything higher than 120 here. I mean, there's one, let me take a look. Hold on. Let me go out just a little bit more. No, it's smaller. Let me see if anything's pending. I'm gonna look at pending real quick. And it's 2,100. Tell me I'm looking at it.
We're taking a look at this. So let me just ask you a quick question on this one as well. So 190, do you feel that that's definitely closer to retail prices?
I would say it's based on income generation.
You're doing based on income generation. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And then, so obviously I don't think that this is going to be a good fit for a cash, one lump sum kind of situation. I know that you're an investor, you know what you're doing on these things. Do you have a hard money loan on that one? Do you own it, free cash out, or?
Great question.
Where are you at with it? You're financed on it? You have financing? Okay. So I guess here's the way we can do some things. So if this is really one you're wanting to get off your plate and not have in, your portfolio, on the table there for you. Is the only option that you're looking for is to be able to cash out, or is this a situation you would be willing to give us time to be able to make payments for you?
Again, what's the payment charge?
Okay, well, let me get, first of all, some understanding about your mortgage. So what's the mortgage balance on that?
It's 170.
130, okay, and is this conventional mortgage, or what's that looking like?
It's not.
Okay, what kind of loan is it?
Sounds like it's seller.
It's interest only.
Interest only, got it. Okay, so you did a seller finance option with somebody to buy this. Okay. Okay, let me just get back with my underwriters here, see if this is something I can continue to move forward with you. Okay.
No, this guy's looking for a quick, quick out. He doesn't want to do the work. He's crazy. He's banking on the so-called cash flow. I mean, the area is not the nicest area, so I'm not sure where the heck he's getting this exaggerated, cash flow from. Yeah, he's just, again, he just bought these and he's looking for a quick cash out, because he's on an interest only, what is it called, deal. So I get where he's coming from. I'm not trying to beat him up on it, but I mean, there's a reason why he's selling and he's not getting what he's portraying that he can get in cash flow. You think somebody will go that much cash flow, right?
Master lease. So there's
I'm not sure what he meant. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying about them.
Well, should I ask him if there's actually tenants that are paying this $3,000?
Yeah, I mean, that's
Okay, so hey, a couple more quick questions about this. Okay, so you said master lease on this one. I'm trying to see what we can do to, come up with an opportunity that works with it. Interest only, a little bit scary for what we're looking at here on that part, but so it kind of seems like, selling it on the futures, right? Like what it could possibly get. But what is the tenant situation like right now? Do you know what, you're just getting $3,000 a month from the master lease to who? To the, who do you have the lease with? Okay, so you gave them a master lease and they are subletting or doing whatever, it's, renting by the room?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't know what their numbers look like or what the details on that then?
Yeah, 100% at the moment. I haven't taken it in a while.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay. All right. Honestly, I'm going to talk with my underwriters here a little bit more, see if this is something that we can move forward with or we can put together.
still a lot of questions.
There's still a lot of questions that I need to kind of cover with them or find out. When do you think that you can get that information over to us?
Later today, maybe.
Okay.
You can text.
Yeah, you can text me. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, just try to see if there's something we can put together with it. Yeah, so if I can just get as much details on what the income opportunity is, if there's something that we can put together, then that's my goal. See if we can put together a solution. That would probably be the only way we could do something with it. So yeah, if there's cash flow and we can buy it and make a profit with it, then that's what we'd like to see to make it work. Obviously, it has to make sense to you as well, but that's what we would need to see that it can be a deal. Okay. Cool. All right. Text me the information that you get, and then we can go from there. I appreciate your time.
Can you do me a favor, text me exactly what you need, and I can just order it on, make sure it gets all.
Sure. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Main thing is we're looking for is what are the income coming in, what are the expenses going out, what's the cash flow opportunity, so we can figure out from there. That's the main thing, right? Just like how you would be looking at it. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Bye. Do I need to teach you how to do deal? Sorry.
You hanging out with Max?
You're an expert. I'm fine with that. I'm sorry to say that.
Well, I mean, the guy. I mean, again, now I'm starting to question whether he's the owner.
Yeah. Well, the other one actually was under his name.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even
yeah.
in partnership.
Exactly. So, but again, again, this is the type of situation where, I understand, like he bought this thing and he's probably not getting what he's portraying to potentially get in cash flow. You know what I'm saying? And especially he doesn't even know who, these people that he supposedly leased it to.
Master
Yeah,
lease.
master
What the
lease.
heck? I've
Yeah,
never
I
heard of
know.
that.
And like that's funny. And JJ's on here. What up, Justin? Once they start using terms like master lease, I get suspicious. Yeah, I mean, like he's trying to use these big words so he overcomes the fact that he doesn't have all the information, and he knows that he knows that like the cash flow that he's portraying that you can get on this property is not true, right? Like show us the proof, like, and trying to sell futures and trying to sell hypotheticals, like that's tough. I mean, it's the fact that he even, said that he wants, when you divided the prices, 75 for the other one, 190 for this, there's nothing over 120. Like he just, again, he's looking for a quick out. He's trying to, trying to get rich off that property. So yeah, no. All right.
So do we want to talk about this interest only? This part's a little fuzzy for me. I'm not an expert on this part here. So so the point is interest. I guess I'm just trying to understand that kind of deal.
I mean, it's a bad deal he did with the seller. Interest, I mean, with whoever he bought it from, they gave him terms, but interest only. He's not paying down the principal.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
So think about that, right?
Yeah.
And
Constantly.
yeah, he's just in the loop.
Okay.
He'll never pay down the principal. And the other thing too is we don't know what his payment is. He didn't say, right?
No, I didn't ask that.
Yeah. So, let's say his payment's $1,000 interest only, and he can only rent it for $1,200. Who knows? I don't know. I didn't really get into that because I wanted to figure out first, match up all this information that he's given us. And I mean, he's only, again, interest only, just he's not paying down any of the principal. It's a bad deal. Honestly, I wouldn't have done something like that. Unless the only time I would do that is when there is a lot of equity to fix it up, do the rehab. That's it.
Right. Then
That makes sense.
You're done.
Yeah. Hey, I'll the seller, if I'm negotiating with the seller and they say, hey, I'll let you, I'll finance it for you for 12 months or 24 months, whatever it is. And, and if it's a rehab project where now I don't need to go get a loan, right? The seller's going to finance me, then yeah, that makes sense. Because all I'm going to do is rehab it and then put it back out on the market and sell it. But on a long-term, situation, whether it's 5 years or 10 years or whatever, like that's the interest only kind of kills everything. So
and then the 3,000 is what he's getting. So it doesn't matter really what the other tenants are paying or anything like that, because he's charging them $3,000 a month.
how much? But the only thing is we don't know how much he's paying.
Yeah,
He seems like he just wants cash from anyone who is not bright in real estate. I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, Liv. You know what I mean? Like he's in a bad spot with these properties, and he knows that the money that he's gonna have to put into them is not worth what he's gonna get in return, right? So, but again, you're right. He's gonna get somebody who's not diligent, doesn't do the due diligence or whatever, and he can, get somebody on there. So, Brooke is having to teach him. All right, who do we have next, Brooke? I'm gonna go grab a water real quick. You want one?
Yes, please. I don't think this is a deal at all, honestly. This is not a deal. There's no deal here. Thank you.
Which one?
The garden we're just talking about.
No.
Okay, so Ernest called back a couple minutes ago. Do you want to call him or do you want me to?
I can call him. Let me pull up the info.
This is one that's listed. This is
Livs.
Yep. And she's on.
Yeah, she is. She already put in the comments that Ernest is ready.
Right. Okay, that's right. Cool.
Oops. you talk to him yesterday?
No, he just called this morning.
Okay. That connected to this. All right, let's give him a phone.
So this one, we're leaning towards terms on this.
Yep.
Because that's what she said he would be open to, and it's listed.
Okay. What's okay?
I think this was his.
He's what?
Sorry, they're trying to find out their motivation.
Yeah, I don't think there was that many notes from what I can tell. So, all right, let me call him.
So rents are 1,500.
Okay. Hello, Ernest. Hey, Ernest, it's Max. I was calling you because you had spoken to one of my team members, Liv, about your property over at West 4th Street. Yeah, I apologize about that. Yeah, give me 1 second, Ernest. Okay, hold on, really. I'm so sorry. I had you in my my headset, and for some reason I lost you there. But can you hear me okay now?
I can hear you great.
I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, I tried to call you yesterday, and I ended up leaving a little earlier than I normally do. That's why that's actually my office number. But I wanted to call you. Obviously, Liv had spoken with you a little bit about your property, and I wanted to follow through on some of the information because a lot of times don't always tell the whole story. So I wanted to ask you a few questions, see if we can put an offer together and qualify the property for an offer.
Let's do it.
Appreciate it. All right, so let me pull the info up here. Can you verify for me the bedroom and bathroom count? Excuse me.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Now, one of the bathrooms I couldn't fully get into, but I cleaned the shower and the toilet and the sink, so it is a full bathroom.
It is okay. Got it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So writing that down. Excuse me. And then the other thing too, which I didn't get, is this a rental property or is this your primary residence?
I do not own the property. I'm a listing agent, but we have a contract for sale. Now, what I can tell you is a close family friend.
Got it.
So I know everything that you would need to know necessarily.
Sure. Okay.
So basically, like if you're the purchaser and not wholesaler or what have you, any information you need, I can give you necessarily. Because I've been in the game for a while. Our team, like we have a team too, we just not taking down this project. I'm in Daytona right now. In the Home Depot getting some material for our 17-unit apartment complex.
Yep.
So we do renovation. We do small single family stuff with the bigger commercial things. The next project is a 10-unit luxury townhouse thing on Flagler Beach, Oceanside.
Okay.
It's going to be like a $6 million project. So just to give you a little bit about me, not
sure.
Just to let
well,
you know
I really appreciate that.
You need to know.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate that for clearing that up. That saves me a lot from, getting an understanding from, what's going on here and totally, again, typically that's why I like to call, because a lot of times we don't have the whole scope of what's going on. And, obviously we don't buy every single property from everyone we talk to. At the end of the day, it's more of, finding out what's going on. And if it meets, you understand, you're in the business. If it makes sense, if it does, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't. Now I did notice, did you just list this on the market? Because you're the agent, correct? Okay, got it. 1 day ago? Perfect. Okay. Have you gotten on offers? I know it's barely listed, but have you gotten hit up yet on this?
3 or 4.
Let me guess, they're coming in like at what, 30,000, 20,000?
I got one low ball, of course, because like he's a guy that we know do business with him sometimes, but sometimes he can find stuff over there for cheap. So sometimes he'd rather wait, play the long game, find something for 25. I got a 40, and I think I got a 50.
Okay.
Somebody's willing to pay 55 verbally, but whatever.
Yeah. Got it.
I know at this price on the market, just because there are so many out of town investors.
Yep.
Things like that. There are people willing to pay like what I wouldn't pay for it, but
of course,
market bears. I think it's fairly priced, but I don't think we're asking out the wazoo for it. Because,
sure.
Like, I understand the value of Jacksonville. I understand market rate is terrible. It's just how the numbers work.
Yeah, and that's a very good point. At the end of the day, the market's going to pay, what the market's going to pay, right? And ultimately, we can price things, a certain way and make our best educated guess. And offers will come in, and we'll have to determine what offer we go with, and that's really what we're getting, what the market is giving us. But I the other thing too is I wanted to ask you. I know it needs work, obviously, just from looking at the pictures. After you fix it up, what do you think this thing would be worth, the actual after repair value?
ARV on this one is about 180 to 190 because the new builds are going in this area for about 215 to 225. Like I said, it's right around the corner from the college is the HBCU, and we all know HBCUs are not in the most affluent of neighborhoods.
Correct.
But, it just is what it is.
Correct. Okay. So you think about, you said like 180?
180 to 190. It depends on like how nice you do it. Like if you open up the floor plan a little, an FHA buyer could be what 190, 195.
Got it. Okay. Let me see here. 1,100 square feet. Okay, I see. And then from what you've seen, and obviously I can't always tell everything on through the pictures. What do you think the estimated repair cost would be to get this to be able to sell for that 180, 190 that you're estimating?
From 60 to 70.
Okay, from 60
because
to 70.
It needs central heat and air put in.
That already puts us like at 130.
Pitch for it.
130. Based on the sell price here.
Maybe some floor in a couple places, like a couple joists, just need to be adjusted. Probably from rotting over time into 1922. And then all the cosmetics in the kitchen, the bathrooms. Got it.
Okay.
Everything.
What was it? Was it a rental property for your family member, or did they live there?
No, a close family friend. That's not my family.
Oh, sorry, close family friend. Was it a rental?
Her father used to live there.
Oh, got it.
Her father
Okay.
used to live there. It just got run down over time. Lights are on, so you wouldn't have to pay for the electricity is still connected. The water still runs. So it's just it's an old house.
Got it. Okay. And then do you know, I mean, the area more than I do. I can always look it up, but just the top of your head, do you know what this type of property will rent for once it's, even rent ready, where we don't actually fix it to
anywhere from 1150 to 1250.
Really? Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. So
1100 you put it on there, probably flat.
Okay.
1100 square foot, $1 square foot in Jacksonville is kind of.
It's solid.
You think about it like that way.
Okay, perfect. Got it. Okay. Now, right now I'm just gathering data, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give all the data to my underwriting team, because I work with the team as well. I'm actually in Phoenix. We're centrally located, but we buy properties in 4 different markets. Florida, Jacksonville is actually the only city where we're buying in, but what I want to do is just get this info. I wanted to get with you to figure out, where you're at with this, and who actually was the one I was supposed to be speaking with. I did want to ask you if for some reason, because I know you said if someone was to come in and give you 55,000, that would be something maybe that the seller would be comfortable going with. If for some reason, we're like too far apart, one of the things that we've done in the past, and you've been in the game this, for a long time. So I'll just, tell you straightforward is we've actually had sellers where they would give us, some terms on this to be able to, continue making them monthly payments or taking over the mortgage. If we're too far apart, you think the seller would be open to having a conversation?
No, we're just trying to look for a cash. There's no creative financing on this one because it's so low. It's not like I think they have it's not like a takeover payment thing. It's like she probated it.
Okay.
It's just continually being run down.
Yeah.
So takeover payment, it just kind of works out better for a cash deal. The 55 was something because, like I said, somebody kind of offered us, like, if somebody wants to take a 55 today, like no inspection period, blah, 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 you know, we probably consider it, but I can't tell you that.
Because here's the reason I'm saying that, because here's my problem. You're asking 62,000 for it. You said there's about 60 to 70,000 in repairs. You're saying it could sell for 180, 190. My problem is there's a 2014 that just sold for 184. So I'm having a hard time really coming up to that 184 number that you're saying it could be worth if there's a 2014 property that just sold for that price.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
So the 2014 is just sold. How long ago was that? I forget.
How long ago was that, Brooke?
And this isn't like a high activity sale.
That was just that was on December. That actually recorded December 4th for 165.
December 4th.
Yep.
Was that the because you know I pulled comps and everything too. I think there was a specific reason that was sold for 2014. But once you went in this area, just listen.
I mean, I don't know the specific reason, but the numbers are the numbers, right? We can't deny that. So that's why I'm like trying to figure out if there's a way where we could do the other option, because I'm just having a hard time getting to that number that you're saying. But it's all good. Again, we don't buy every property for everyone we talk to. If you do want to talk to your seller and if they're open to something like that, I would definitely love to structure something. I just with the price at 60 and then 60 to 70 in repairs, and we got holding costs and we got sales costs, and how it is. You've been in the game. It's really I'm having a hard time getting to that number 180 on the resale. Yeah, brother.
Oh, I understand. That's what I was gonna say, that like I said, we're just talking. You don't have to buy or anything.
Sure.
Whatever.
Exactly.
I was just saying, it's one of these areas that if you take a 2014 built house and a renovated house, they're probably going to sell right next to each other in sales price. Now, because you're in Phoenix and not centrally located, I understand that may not.
Yeah, I mean,
black and white doesn't say that to you.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate it, Ernest. Appreciate the conversation, man. Good luck selling it. All right. You too, man. All right.
Nice job.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when you're talking to somebody like that's not the seller, and he's not, the person that we need to be talking to. It's you can go more industry terms, more logic based, right? It's like black and white. Here it is, right? You want 60K for it, 60 to 70 in repairs. You're saying I can sell it for 180, but in reality, we have a 2014 that just sold for 180. Like, that doesn't work. I'm almost suspect to the rent values that he's saying. I doubt it.
I think that's right.
Is it? Okay.
Meter said 1,300, 1,284 to 1,394, something like that.
Yeah, and they're not willing to do any terms, so it's like it's very difficult to really. And even if, let's say, we do something where we JV with the seller, like, it's impossible, because the ARV, to me, I think it's going to be more in the 130s.
I think 155.
155? Okay.
160. I mean, if he's saying that the 2014s and 2000s, this one's a 1922.
Yeah, no.
Right? Okay. So 130, maybe low, but I'm just saying there's a couple of 150, 160.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to justify, like, if you fix it up and decked it out, like, you could potentially get, like, it's all hypotheticals, bro. We got to deal with what we're looking at right now. Like, these are the numbers. We can't fake the numbers. So, anyways, good call though.
Yes.
Let's see, what do we got here?
Okay, moving on. I got stuff.
Woo! Just found out. Huh?
Go ahead. You're fine.
No, just found out we're all doing live streams for the month. Just found out all we're doing live stream for the month. Yeah, welcome. Liv said Max and Brooke are the bomb daily, learning from the questions being asked. That you're welcome, Liv. I hope you learned a lot on that. That was a lot right there in that call. Just another guy trying to get top dollar. Sounds like he needs to renovate and MLS it. Well, it's already on the MLS SIP. That's why. Precious, at least he's understanding. Well, he has to be. What he's gonna do? He can't argue with the numbers, right? Like, it's tough to argue with the numbers. And I wasn't there to argue with him. It's more like, yeah, here it is, bro. Like, I can't deviate from these numbers, or we put ourselves in trouble. So, you have another call, you said?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Brooke's on fire today. Woo! Let's go.
Okay, so this one said responding to the sequencing. Ooh.
All right, let's go.
The heavy lifting. I would like an offer, he said.
Okay.
Actually, you can look up Samuel.
This freaking dumb thing keeps. This dumb microphone. This arm doesn't stay still. All right. Who we calling? Michael?
Samuel.
Samuel.
Set up.
At Smith? Smith Circle?
Yep.
Here we go. Love it. We're humming today. That's 2 conversations already. Let's go. 2 conversations, 2 offers. I love it. 1 completed appointment. Actually, 2 completed appointments. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Let's keep it going. 2 conversations, 2 offers.
Can I fix this? Come on, Sam.
Come on, Samuel. 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 Don't be hiding, man. I see you. Good stuff today. Let's go. Great start.
Yeah.
Let's bring that heat, Brookie.
Yeah.
Feel a contract coming, actually.
I do. Also. I like this area too. Come on.
Is it ringing?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Now you can all hear it.
Shoot him a text. Shoot him a text. Hey, I got your offer. I got your offer. When can you call? When are you available to call?
Okay.
All right. That was an appointment though?
No.
No, it wasn't.
He just responded.
Oh, I see. Yep. Got it. So then I'm gonna look up send us the deals.
There's not there.
There's none?
I have our bro.
Oh, you do? Okay, perfect. Man, I love working with Brittany. She's so organized. Better than me. All day, every day. Hey, you gotta realize your strength and your weakness.
All right, so that's that. I'm gonna leave that little window going. All right, Doc Johnny. So he responded again via email. Blessing. Oh, thanks so much. Blessings always.
What was that?
Doc. Remember Doc? Which we're trying to get.
What'd he say?
Him. He said, "Thanks so much. Blessings always, Doc Johnny." So the email that went out to him was, "You submitted property for sale, and we would like to discuss an offer with
He already
you."
had replied that before too.
I know. Second time. I say calm.
All right, let's call him.
So Doc.
Doc. What up, Doc? What's up, Doc? For you youngins, that's what was it? What was it? Roger Rabbit?
Yeah. Roger
Bugs
Rabbit.
Bunny, I mean.
Oh.
What up, Doc?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gosh. Oh, this is the one that we have a hard time finding the location.
Yeah, we've been trying to get a hold of him so we can figure out what's up, bro. Doc, why aren't you picking up the phone, Doc? You all right, Brookie?
Wait, what? It's like a little tickle, like right here. You see it?
No. I just want a deal.
Okay.
It just hangs up. Let me redial it. Okay. I did get an email last night from, did you see that email from JJ? Justin? They tried to send, he said he sent 2 leads in. Waiting confirmation that they came in.
2 more than he already did?
I wonder if
Send me
he
a
emailed,
text.
if he emailed that to us. All right, so no voice, no answer, no voicemail.
Okay.
All
All right, so let's go to the next each one, which is Lynn.
Lynn.
Right up the top. Yeah.
Ryan sent this one in. Okay, let's call Lynn Myers.
Working number at PNC Bank.
Sound like a bank?
Yeah, let me check the number.
Oh, there's a new premium feature.
Yeah, that's the number. Let me dial it again. Yep. You might have the wrong number here, Ryan, if you're on.
Number at PNC Bank.
Oh, he is on. Hey, Ryan, I know you're on. Yep, that's the number. The last 4747. It's going to a bank. Yep. I'm dialing the exact number. Let me look at your notes. Let's see. That's the JV phone number. Wait. There's another phone number that ends in 4222, Ryan. In the notes, it's different from the 4747. The 4747 is on the main subject line, but in your notes, you have a 4222. He goes, that's odd. I could try the 4222 and see what happens. Because that's not your number. All right, let's see. Finalize. In the notes where it says property under contract, no.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it says
yeah.
mobile. Oh, he said that's his buyer CRM number.
The number you're calling.
The number I'm calling, yeah. Yeah, brother, we got to figure out the number because it's going to that. It's going to the voicemail of a bank, supposedly. Okay. I think we just had another lead come in right now. Oh, it's like speed.
What did it actually come to? Investor fees?
It
Things
is,
are fixing it.
unless Roxy put it in there.
Oh,
Let me
she did.
find so we got so we have more leads from
Yeah, I got it. Yes.
no, we have more leads from Taylor again.
Oh,
We got a new list, but where
Oh.
are they?
Well, let's go through the ones we have here and then we can go.
Sure.
through this, okay?
I got you.
All right, good.
All right, who's next? Since you have the list.
Okay, so we just tried Glenn. Okay, moving on. So Jared. Jared is a team. I'll call that one.
Nice. I like this property. This is a contract right here.
Hey.
Let's go. Appreciate that, Kenya. Hey, yes, hit the like button, whether you're on my channel or the Clever Investors channel. Hit the like button. Let's get this algorithm. Let's get this out to people. So appreciate it. Thank you.
It's updated.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the top.
Not available.
Not available, mate.
Wish I could talk fancy like that.
It's from 2019, so it's 4 years now.
Isn't that-
I'm sorry. Oh,
Dave.
both of us.
So what's his name got 4 phone calls from me and then none of them were connected. Do you see what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean anything. Think so?
Yeah.
Oh, things are falling off.
Hello?
That was him. That was the Dallas deal.
Yeah.
Come on, Brookie.
I'm telling you, this thing is not working well. It only work as much as my systems and processes will work. Oh, no. Seriously, dude.
This is dumb.
Hello, this is Brooke. Is this Jared? I don't know. Like it came back on to this number. Oh, yeah. Call one more time. Failed.
I want to see how you're doing it because I've never had that happen.
This is the first time too. Okay, so it's not even up here.
No, you killed it.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start over. Yeah, it looks like I called him 3 times.
It looks like it, but it's try it one more time. So.
But Gardner, it only looks like I called him once.
And Samuel.
But Gardner was the one who said I called 4 times, and then finally he was able to take it. But it's not letting me do anything.
Well, hold on. It's not on yet. Go ahead now. What the heck?
It's not even in here. I don't trust this.
Hello? Why is it doing that to you? It's going to your Bluetooth.
That's fine. It's not ringing though. There's nothing happening in there. Should I just get rid of Bluetooth right now?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would put it away. Yeah. That's probably what's happening. It's kind of that happens to me too sometimes with those, especially with everything we got going on. Let's try one more time. Ooh, let's see. Jared's gonna be like, "What's wrong with these people?"
I know.
It doesn't ring though. You know what I mean?
All right.
voicemail. The person you are trying to reach is not available. At the
Okay.
time, please record your message.
He's asking
When you have
550
finished
fees.
recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Jared. Hey, this is Brooke. I'm calling about your property on Wild Oak Drive because I would beat you up with.
Ryan says, who can I talk to verify you have the right number on that lead? Let me work that out here because it's a really good point. Huh?
What does he mean by that?
He's asking who he can talk to. Instead of saying the number, like, you know what I mean? Instead of putting the number out there.
Oh, got it.
I mean, I can give my smartphone number out. So just here, let me do this. Ryan, I'm gonna give you my text me to. I should give yours out, Brooke.
No.
Give me 1 second, Ryan. I'm gonna give you a number where you can text me to. I want to make sure because I have different numbers. Text me to 480. Ryan, make sure you write this down. 480-896-0651. So 480-896-0651. You can text me to that. That's Rusty's number, by the way. I didn't want to give out the main number for itself.
Okay.
Okay. Liv said, Max, Ernest said, if you're serious and willing to work with him, they will accept 55. I thought that was too high. Yeah. I think we need to be closer to 40. Yeah.
Plus it's listed. We have to have it under to be able to get an investor interested.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan said he got it. Perfect. Shoot me a text, brother.
So there's a couple of deals that should have come through that Mentor Dave is asking an update for.
Well, right now we're like in the middle of doing our
I'm just saying if
dials.
there leads to.
Right. You know what I forgot to do? Let's see. All right, bear with us, y'all. We're going to get back in the group here. We're just adjusting and making some adjustments here. Part of the process as well, right? I think it doesn't always go perfect. So let's go ahead and... Okay, delete. Let's get phone numbers.
I may continue while you're doing.
Yeah, go ahead. Mhm. Yeah, go ahead. So I gotta do
All
one
right.
more thing here.
On another lead. Winslow, Arizona. I've done a couple deals up there.
Winslow, yeah. Winslow's actually not bad.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
I got the number.
person you're trying to reach is not available. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Nicole, this is Brooke. I'm calling you about your property on East Mahoney Street because
Boom. I have Lynn's right number. Yeah, it was 1 digit off.
Oh.
Yep, 1 digit off. So let's give her a call back. I can edit the number right in Investor Fuse?
yes, so
Okay, perfect.
do it with the dots. There we go.
Perfect. All right, let's call it.
All right, Ryan, is your deal going to be the deal of the day?
Deal of the day. Let's go. All right, here we go. All part of the process.
Yep. We're rock stars. We know it.
Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Oh, she said we rock stars.
This is a good one. This is a good property.
Five, 2, 0.
All right, double tap, double tap, double tap. Double tap, 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 tap. Well, you have to, because this, you have to have fun because this is not easy.
2, 0.
Triple tap.
Triple tap. All right.
I'm going for
Brooke,
triple
press
tap.
it.
First one of the day.
Purchased this in 2011 for $500.
Woohoo!
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
5, 2, 0, 4, 7, 4, 7 is not available. The mailbox is full and goodbye.
Right when I was gonna leave the cliffhanger voicemail, Ryan, I don't know if we're gonna put her on a drip, but if you want to text her as well, you're more than welcome to. But she's about to go on a drip, 1 text a day, 1 email a day. Let's go. I believe actually, Ryan, we have your email on file, so you're gonna get drip, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least she's gonna get the text. So
Yeah.
Ryan said, "My girl even ghosting you, Max." Yeah, I mean, her voice. She's ghosting a lot of people because that voicemail is full. She running from something. I tell you that right now. Investor Fuse is your CRM. Yeah, we use Investor Fuse.
Yep.
Okay, 40. What? Liv said, okay, 40.
Oh, he's taking 40.
He's taking 40, really?
Oh, no, she's saying, okay, 40. That's what
Oh,
she's
got
she's
it.
confirming what you
Ah, I see. He said, got it, my brother. No email for her. Yeah, just wanted to make, again, for those of you that submit deals for us to call at send us the deals.com, excuse me, tongue twister. Send us the deals.com. If you put your email, that's okay to get the lead in. You put your email under the seller's information. You are going to see our drip sequence. So congratulations. All right, who's next, Brookie?
Okay, so
Let's keep it moving.
Michelle.
All right, let's go.
In the whole world here. home lights.
Again, this is all part of the process. Remember, this is the grind right here. This is what you got to go through. And we said our affirmations this morning. Part of the process. Don't deviate from it. Yeah, let's go. I want to read that one more affirmation. I like that one. I am one call away, one prospect away from my next deal. Woo! Let's go.
Need to confirm the address on this one, so just so you know.
Okay.
The person you called has a voice number.
Okay. We're back on sequence. She responded once. Next one is a.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, your turn next.
Let's go.
Michael.
Michael
This
Myers.
is an ice feed, but he responded, so I'm working.
Look, I don't discriminate. I'm not like Brookie. Discriminate leads. I'm just kidding. You hear that, guys? Gals, I don't discriminate leads. Put a number in front of me. Give me a phone and duct tape and a phone number, and you'll see what I can do.
What's the point of the duct tape? You don't need it.
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to figure out. Since I've been saying that same, but it just sounds really great. And it's a test lead actually.
Nope, sorry, you're wrong one.
Oh.
So it's West Green Boulevard. So Michael.
Mhm.
West Green Boulevard. There you go.
Give me a phone, duct tape, and a phone number.
I mean, you don't have to hold your phone.
There we go. There we go. There's an idea. Just be like all day, just walking around all day.
So we should get Brian.
Some duct tape.
Yeah.
No answer. No voice. All right, here we go. Precious said that should be my new marketing tagline.
Hello.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Hey, Michael, this is Max. I was calling because you had submitted information about selling that property over at West Green Boulevard.
Correct.
Sorry?
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. I appreciate you for verifying that. Yeah, I wanted to follow through on some of that information. Obviously, I don't have, everything that I would need to qualify the property for an offer. Can I follow through and just ask you a few questions?
Yes, sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you. The first thing is, can you verify the bedroom and bathroom count for me?
4 bedrooms plus master bedroom. 4 on the top and 1 is down.
Okay.
5 bedrooms.
So 5 bedrooms. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the bathrooms?
2 half bathrooms upstairs and 2 downstairs.
Okay. So total 4.5?
4.
4. Okay. Got it. Perfect.
One big one and 3 small ones.
Okay. Perfect. And bear with me here as I'm taking notes and making sure that I get all the info correctly and I don't have to ask you for the same information again. Okay. Now, the other thing too is that I'm not too clear on this. Is this a rental property or is this your primary residence?
Primary residence.
Primary.
I'm downsizing and going to Austin, so I don't need another residence.
Ah, I see. Got it. Makes sense. Okay. So, but you're currently staying there. You haven't bought anything else yet?
No, I'm not buying.
Okay. I see.
This is too big. I'm going to visit my daughter.
Oh, I see. You're going to leave with your daughter. Okay.
In
Perfect.
Austin. My
Perfect.
3 girls are in Austin.
In Austin?
Yeah, all my kids are there.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, Austin's growing a lot. I know a lot of people are moving there, so that's good. Congratulations. Now, I did want to ask you, when you do decide to sell this, obviously not necessarily to us, but maybe someone you feel comfortable going with, is there anyone else that's going to have an input on the sale of the property?
No.
No, it'll just be yourself. You don't need to consult with anyone or talk to anybody about it?
No.
Okay, perfect. Fair enough. And then just ballpark, how long have you owned the property?
23 years, 25 years.
Around 22 to 25 years? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Got it. Now, wow, you've owned this thing for a long time. I know typically sellers that I talked to in the past don't own properties that long. Besides, obviously, you wanting to downsize, what else has you considering selling this?
Correct.
That's it? Just downsize?
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know everybody has their own reasons. I'm asking that just because it helps me out to kind of determine, how we can, try to put a solution together and an offer. And then what have you tried to do recently? I know you filled out some forms and stuff, but have you tried to do anything else for us about selling the property?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Okay. Got it. Perfect.
I don't want to do any work on it because I'm not well and I can't do it. I've done all the counters and granite, all the floors right now.
Okay. So you.
Ceramic, master. I work in the business of remodeling. My health has not been good last 2 years, 1.5 years, 2 years.
So you remodeled the property in the last 2 years, you said?
That was my business, remodeling.
Oh, that's his business remodeling.
Got it. That's your business remodeling. Okay.
I
I
used
see.
to do granite, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. And you're not going to be doing that anymore, sounds like?
No.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, and obviously sounds like, obviously you're not feeling well. Moving with your daughters is probably the best decision that you can make right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, I do want to move forward and just ask you a few more questions just so I can get the stuff over to my underwriting team. Is it okay if I just share with you how the rest of the call goes?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it's going to be about another 5 to 10 minutes. Is that fair still? Is that enough time?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
perfect.
Tell me what you want.
So I know, sellers that I spoke with in the past, typically they want to know, right, how much money they'll get from us, how soon they'll get their money. And then, some of them do want to know how.
I'm not happy to get the money.
You're not in a hurry, you said?
Once I make a deal, no.
Okay.
Once I make a deal, then I don't care. Yeah.
Got it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And now, obviously, we don't buy every property from anyone we talk to. It would be impossible. You know that. And that's why I want to determine if this is one that we can qualify, have my underwriting team qualify for an offer. Now, I did want to ask you, if we do discover that it makes sense for us to work together, for us, it would mean putting everything we agree upon in writing. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Now, when you do decide, when you find someone that, basically gives you an offer that you can depend on, how soon do you feel comfortable selling?
Couple of months. The
Couple of.
house is empty. I've already moved everything out.
Okay. So do you want to have your money in a couple of months or do you want to get the process started in a couple of months?
I need a deal that the money can be paid a month, 6 months. I don't care. I don't need the money to use. but I need the deal done. So I don't have to bother about this.
Sure.
I transfer it to somebody else. Okay.
Got it. And I just want to, and again, this is all part of understanding timelines and, you know, how, you know, how we can process this, because when someone tells me a couple months, I just want to make sure that, you know, they want to be done, you know, get their money around the couple months. So, okay, perfect. And then I know earlier you said you haven't really done anything about selling, and it sounds to me like your preference would be mostly the convenient route where you don't do any work, where you don't have to make any repairs. It sounds like you still have the option open to go more traditional route if you choose to.
What does that mean?
Like list with an agent on the market?
No, I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
For that amount of time. Which, yeah, no, I have to sell as a sell.
Yeah, exactly. So the preference is to go the convenient route, correct?
I don't know what you call it, but I told you what I want.
Sure.
Give me an offer, I agree, and at the end.
Well, that's my goal today. You know, obviously, once I get all the information I need, we're going to do that. Okay. And then really quick, I know you mentioned a little bit about, you know, the countertops and the kitchen. What about, can you just kind of walk me through what the outside of the house looks like right now? I know there's a street view, but that doesn't always show everything. What am I looking at here? What's the condition like?
The grass is overgrown today, but
grass is overgrown.
it's all okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Brand new roof. About a month ago, they put a Torrance getting a brand new roof. My pool, the heater is dead. It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a big pool at the back. I have 3 garages at house.
Three-car garage.
Yeah, I use 3 cars.
Okay. And the pool is filled. It's not empty.
Say it again.
The pool is filled. It's not empty.
No, it's the quarter. But I don't use it. I'm not using it.
Makes sense.
I don't know how long.
Okay.
10 years.
That makes sense. Makes sense. All right, perfect. What about has it been recently painted, or I know you said the roof just got done. What about the paint out on the outside?
About a year ago, my guys did it, but not in just overcoat.
Got it. Okay, perfect. And then okay, so we know that's on the outside. As soon as you walk in, tell me a little bit more about, I know you talked a little bit about the condition on the kitchen, but what about the rest of the house when it comes to the flooring and paint?
Flooring is all porcelain tiles.
Okay.
Master bedroom, I got marble tiles.
Marble tile in the master bedroom?
Yeah. The kitchen has got upgrade granite, the expensive granite.
Okay.
All the bathrooms have granite.
All right.
The bathtub has granite.
Got it. Okay.
That's my business, so everything is got granite.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Okay. And what about since I know you've owned this for such a long time, what about the AC? Has that been replaced at all since you owned it?
Pardon?
What about the AC? Has that been replaced since you owned it?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you heard that last question I had about the AC, if it's been replaced since you owned it.
4 or 5 years ago.
About 4 or 5 years ago? Okay.
2 ACs, one top, one for down.
Okay.
Both of them replaced about 5 years ago.
Got it.
4
Okay.
is one and 5 is the other.
Okay. Perfect. That helps me out a lot. So, so let me see here really quick. All right, Michael, let me take like 60 seconds and get this information to my underwriting team. Can I place you on hold for like 60 seconds? Is that okay?
Yeah, call me back. Also, no problem. I'm at home.
It'll just be 60 seconds, and then I'll let you know what they say, and then I will set up a call back for you. Okay? Give me a second.
Okay.
Don't let them off the phone, guys. Remember.
All right.
And gals, go ahead.
I think that we're probably around 400K as ARV.
He's gonna want a lot. I already heard. You know, once you start.
But he has a pool. These other ones don't. But yes, you're right.
Yeah.
He's over here more.
Okay. Katie's a nice place. I mean, it's kind of like a suburb of Houston, so it would be considered like maybe Chandler potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this.
Okay.
Mostly updated, and it sold for $353. And then there is this one. It's more updated.
Mm-hmm.
That's for $399.
Yep.
No pools.
Okay.
So his maybe is worth like 430.
430.
Yeah, and looking at that, we're gonna give the full 30K value. I mean, there's a lot of work on this, has to go into that.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at, pendings, you know, they're out here,
Mm-hmm.
but they're in the, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Look at these ones.
Yeah.
Much different look.
This guy, let me find out what he wants.
Okay.
I mean, let's just say it could
So
be like
430.
430. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael, you there? I apologize about the wait. It took a little longer. Brooke was asking me a lot of questions. She's actually our underwriter. And so what they're going to do, Michael, they're going to work on putting an offer together based on the information you gave me. I mean, they're going to find out, you know, what properties they're selling for, and then potentially come up with an offer that you can depend on. So that way we're not going back and forth. I know one thing, Michael. Yeah. I know one thing, Michael, in the past, you typically, history tells me when it's someone is thinking about selling, they usually typically have a number in mind, ballpark, or what they would want to get for the property. Ballpark, what do you feel comfortable selling this for?
About 330.
About what?
330.
330,000?
Yes.
Okay, got it. And I'm assuming you wouldn't look at any of the offers besides that 330? Just
About that, it is much less don't bother.
say that last part again. I'm sorry, my phone cut out. I'm having little issues.
No, if you have an offer about that much, then send it to me.
Okay, but 330 would be where you would feel comfortable about there. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, perfect. And then assuming, and then just this will be probably my last question here, but assuming you didn't have to pay anything out of pocket, it was net to you, no repairs.
Not assuming, I'm expecting that.
You're expecting 330?
That's why I'm selling as is. You know what else has to be done on it.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
I'm not sure whatever is remaining, if you want to, you can have it. If not, I'll come.
Yeah, no problem. I totally understand that. Again, this is just me. The reason why I'm asking those specific questions, because let's say my underwriting team put something together and they come back and they're like at 314. I already know where you're at, right? I don't think 14 will work for you.
Sure. Yeah. So look at it and then come back to me.
Yeah. So okay. And again, they're putting it together right now. If we were able to come up to that 330, you feel comfortable putting everything in writing if we did the 330?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
You put it in writing and I'll sign the dotted line.
You'll sign the documents. All right. Actually, Brooke is actually calling me. Let me place you on hold here 60 seconds. Okay, Michael? Hold on real quick.
Okay, so we did 430. I'm gonna take out,
I don't think this house needs a lot of work,
I
Brooke.
know, but we got the pool to deal with.
He said it's a quarter filled, but there's nothing wrong with
He
it.
hasn't used it for 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so 430
Mhm.
times taking out 7% in fees.
Based on what he's saying, it doesn't need a lot of work.
Minus 35 in repairs.
I don't even know if I would do dirty repairs.
30 repairs,
Yeah.
including that pool.
Mhm.
Okay, and then 30 to the investor.
339. That's before our assignment fee.
Yes. 339,900. So if we gave him 330, we'd make 9,900.
Maybe like 10 grand.
Hey, okay.
Ooh, we're there. We're there.
We're there. We should lock it up.
Okay. Hello, Michael.
Yes.
Sorry about the wait. Brooks, she's a toughie. She asks a lot of questions. So you know, they did look at some of the recent solds in the area, and they're really liking what they're seeing. And then there's some pending as well that they're, you know, obviously sold tells us what happened, and then pending really shows us what's really happening in the market. So what they said was they actually came back and they're excited about this property. They would like to make you an offer on it. So they said that the 330 would work as long as we send you the paperwork and you feel comfortable signing that today. Great. Okay. Perfect. So let me do this. There's a few steps though before we move forward on this that I want to get with you on this. I want to make sure you're comfortable with the 330, correct?
Right.
Perfect. Okay. And then if I send you over I'll have my transaction coordinator put the agreement in writing. when would you want me to put for a closing date? What date would you want me to, what date did you want to get your money?
Don't you want to come and see first, then somebody to have a look at it?
So we will. That's part of the process. Typically, what we do is we make you the offer, right? And then we show you show commitment to us by accepting the offer. And then what we do, we use all our resources. We have to pay people to go out and do the inspection and walkthroughs, and that's definitely going to be part of the process. He hung up on me. I already knew. That's why I wanted to put him through the. Come on, Michael.
We might find out. Is he living there?
No.
Oh, so
He's out.
He was out. Okay.
Hey, Michael.
Yes.
Oh, I must have got disconnected. Sorry, my phone hung up. I got you now.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, so what? I don't know if you heard that the last portion of what I was talking about.
No.
So I know you said you were comfortable with the 330 offer, which is great. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our partners that are there locally to come out and look at it. The only thing we need to do is, because we're gonna use our resources, we have to pay them and all this stuff. We want to make sure that just like we're gonna show commitment and getting it out there and buying it, we get the offer signed from you, and then we can start moving forward with all the rest of the items. Is that okay?
No. I prefer you come and have a look at it before you make an offer, because after you make the offer, after I sign it, there should be no changes. So you look at what you're saying, whether you want it or don't want it, and that's fine. But I prefer that you send your partner, whoever it be, to have a look at it.
Sure. And look, that's totally understandable. I mean, we've bought properties, both ways. We bought properties both ways where we go out and look at them, and sometimes we'll buy them unseen because we understand that the numbers work. The area is nice. You're in Katy, so it's a nice area. And so, obviously this would be one where we feel comfortable, where the numbers make sense. Our underwriting teams, they look at properties all day, when it comes to that. So they do feel comfortable with the offer at 330. We're not looking to renegotiate. Your property doesn't need any repairs. That's why they were more than happy to go up to the 330. So they are happy with that. They're not going to come back and try to lower that.
Yeah, but I don't know how anyone will offer without even having looked at it. What I said, and what you see should be the thing.
Correct.
Perception is so different from reality.
I get it. Well,
I prefer that you send somebody to have a look at it, and then make me the offer.
Sure.
Sign whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And last thing, the biggest thing is that, the only time that we change the offer is when the sellers, what the sellers tell us is completely different than what the actual condition is, right? Because we based off.
The reason I'm saying is so that does not arise.
Got it. Unless it needs more work than what you're thinking. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, but I don't know what you're thinking, and I hope what I'm saying is the same thing what you're thinking.
Got it. Well, let me do this then, because I think it sounds to me like you would feel more comfortable if I could have somebody go out there and walk it. I do have partners in the area.
You can send me the offer. I have no problem. But unless you have seen it and you agree on what you have stopped, then only we can go forward.
Got it. So let me ask you a question. What days would the property be available for us to go look at it?
I don't know whether this whole week I'm here in Katy. Otherwise, I was in Amsterdam. If I teach that, so that's why I'm here in Katy.
Say that one more time. You're not going to be in Katy?
No, I am in Katy for full week.
Oh, for the whole week.
Next week.
Got it. Okay. Well, what do you prefer? Do you prefer mornings or afternoons?
No, it don't matter. You tell me when you plan to come. I'll try and make it.
Okay, got it. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Caesar, can you walk this property? I'm having a buddy of mine that's there, so bear with me, okay, Michael?
Yeah. Yes, sure.
Patient hold. He said he's in Katy, so that's my guy, Caesar.
All right, Caesar.
Caesar, would you be able to walk this property, Cesar? Let's see. Oops. Let's see if he's on here. I mean, he accepted the offer. I think he feels more comfortable with someone walking the property. And so I want to see. I got his phone number. I can call him.
Cesar's?
Yeah. Maybe we can schedule someone for.
A good challenge right here.
Hey, Michael. What I'll do is let me get with my partner, one of the partners in the area that I have there, and then I will call you back. But it sounds to me like you'll be available all this week. So if I call you, you're gonna be able to give them access, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I would
Because
prefer end of the week or next week. Because I think I'm out today and tomorrow.
got it. Okay, perfect. All right. So then, just to confirm before I wrap up, so we got the offer at 3:30. You're comfortable with. We're gonna go look at it, and then once we walk it, you're gonna sign the paperwork, correct?
Correct.
Got it. Got it. And then one thing I like to do as well, just to make sure I put it out there for you, is that once we do sign the agreement, I do like to get our partners that are going to potentially either be working on it, give them access. But that'll be a conversation you and I can have in the future to be able to access the property as well. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Michael.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it, Michael. Thank you. Have a good day. This guy would watch. Oh
Okay.
man, let me see if Caesar picks up the phone.
All right.
What a surprise.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're on the live. You're starring in the Dude Deals with Me live.
I watched right now the YouTube and you mentioned Katie because you were negotiating a property in Katy. I said, hey, this is my town.
Let's go. Well, I mean, we got the commitment, bro, but he feels more comfortable if we can have someone go look at it. So that's why I was calling you. If you would be open to go look at, go take some pictures for us and all that, and he's gonna sign the agreement as soon as you walk it.
Yeah, sounds good. When you want me to go?
Whenever, are you available tomorrow morning or available today? He might be available today, huh? Tomorrow morning?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, what about what's your earliest time that you can go out there?
9 a.m.
Yeah, okay. All right, perfect. Let me call him back.
So you want to get a window from like 9 to 11 with him?
We'll do a window from 9 to 11, Cesar, okay? Just to make sure that he waits
9
there.
to 11.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, Cesar, and I'll call you after the show, brother. Catch up with you.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you. Let's go.
This is why we're doing it like this. We have a team
Listen,
to do this.
redial. Let's go. The real deal here.
This is interesting. I've never done it like this.
I know, but this is a seller that wants it like this.
I know.
We can't push him because he's gonna walk. And I think the ARV's higher from what I'm seeing.
Okay. I don't know.
No.
Hey, Michael, it's Max.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, I actually, my partner that's there, his name is Caesar. He's got a window and opportunity to go walk the property tomorrow from 9 to 11. Okay.
Can you call me back because I have a doctor's appointment? I'll try and reschedule it.
What time? What? We have a doctor's appointment right now, you said, or tomorrow?
No, tomorrow 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And I got another one at 1 o'clock.
Okay. What if he comes in right at 9 o'clock? He's available to come in right at 9 o'clock. Or do you prefer today?
No, today I'm not there. I'm going. In fact, I'm in the car just now.
Okay. So would you tell me, because I got to call him back, because what time tomorrow?
Tomorrow or the time? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening?
5 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay, and you'll be there.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So let me call him back.
I'll finish at 5, so call him after.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him your phone number. His name is Caesar. Okay, so he's gonna give you a call. Yeah, and you're gonna meet with him, and he's gonna take pictures, and then we get the agreement signed. Okay.
All
All right. Bye. Bam. I'm gonna shoot Caesar a text.
Nice. All right. Is that some good stuff right there, or what? Mm-hmm. We're gonna.
This is a great property too.
Yeah, dude. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Real deal, Holyfield. Don't be afraid. Look, I know some of you are really new. Yes, tomorrow at 5.
Okay, sweet. Give him his number.
Hold on. See what he says. See if he's available at that time.
Oh, Caesar.
I can do today or tomorrow.
I thought you were saying Caesar. So we'll follow up with him on, tomorrow's Friday at 5 p.m. Works for Caesar.
What we'll do, because he said that we can send him the offer. Let me tell him, thank you so much.
Okay, so we'll send him an offer. We'll send him the agreement
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh, so that's 3 o'clock our time. That's cool. Or no, 4 o'clock our time.
Yeah, they're 1 hour ahead. So, all right, here we go. So what do we got? Cool. Again, don't be afraid to put pressure, but also understand when you gotta just like. I know. I wanted to get that sign on live, but that's not realistic, right? That's Instagram stuff. So this is not your guru's channel. This is Brooke's channel.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, appreciate it. Let's see who we got here. Man, we have a lot of comments. Actually, I'll get to the questions right now. I gotta run. I'm gonna take a little break. Be right back, Brooke.
Okay.
Let's check that. Let's rerun the numbers really quick. I'm thinking that property because you said 440, right?
4:30.
430. That's conservative, though, correctly? Correctly.
I don't think that's conservative.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I guess that's conservative. I think it's legitimate. Let's say that. Next. Okay, so Max wants to go through. Ryan asked if we're doing on market, meaning that if we're dealing with properties that are on market, it's very tough. We're actually saying, no, don't send us properties that are listed, but unless you've communicated with the seller ahead of time and you know they're going to take a definite discount or definite lower price than what they have the property listed for. And it's so much better if you're actually talking with the seller, not the agent, like we had that conversation earlier. Or if you know that they would be open to doing creative terms. And if you talk with the realtor in that case and they say they're open to creative terms, meaning that they can make payment, we can make payments, et cetera, then instead of a one lump sum and they can get paid over a period of time, then that could be an opportunity we're talking about. So I just went to David's message. I mean, sorry, not David's, Brian's. You guys on buying. You guys doing on market.
No. All right, here we got. Okay, cool. All right, who we got here? Derek says, Max, at what point pertaining to the timeline do you draw a line in the sand and say their timeline's not too far out? I'm not going to make the offer. I'm going to follow up 90 days. Anything farther than 90 days. There's Caesar. Katie's my town. Let's go. Magic numbers. Let's go, deal makers. Appreciate it. Seeing is believing. I'm assuming you're like seeing us, Sip.
Seeing the property.
I know,
is
just
believing.
kidding. Wow, just hung up. Yeah, but you got to call him back. Maybe he knows.
Maybe it wasn't him actually hanging out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We have a weird system.
Yeah, it is. This is pure fire. Thank you. Jared said, Katy, Texas. Yes. I live in Houston. I could go see. Oh, brother, I just saw your message. I appreciate it. I'll keep that in mind as well, Jared, because I know you've been on my lives for a very long time and come through. So I definitely would be, you would be one that I would feel comfortable going out there for sure. Victory dance. Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, no.
Small little win. We're okay. All right. No victory dance yet.
Victory dances. We have a bell in our office.
Yes.
And that bell only gets rung when we have EMD in from the buyer.
Yeah, exactly. So when you have someone that's persistent about walking the property, but you do not have someone in the area, how do you work that deal? You have to find someone in the area.
Yep.
Yeah. A realtor, all about relationships. You got to get in a group. You got to get in. A realtor would be the ideal. If you don't have a network, you don't have relationships, a realtor, because quote unquote, you have to be careful. This is why it's good to collab with people and you got to build relationships. You got to be active in groups and
you have us for resources and we have
yeah. You can also reach out to us as well, Precious. You saw right away. I made one phone call, my buddy Caesar. That's because all these years I built relationships. This is a relationship business, guys, like and gals. Like this is a relationship. Fire, appreciate the fire emojis. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate the fire emojis. My goodness, shut my mouth. Way to go, guys. On a roll. My guy Caesar, boom. Derek got it. Elroy said, this is gold. Caesar said, I paused the live. Now I have a delay. This is why I'm not answering on time. Sorry for that. All good. All right. You can forward it too. So, all right. Did we put all the notes in there?
Yeah, I'm just getting some more comps. You told me
Sure.
comp more. And then let's sold for 430. I just need to make sure that that property is going to look like the other ones that are sold, and then the ARV could go higher.
Sure.
That's all. I like
What's the pending one at? I still like the numbers. Katy, Texas is hot. I mean, I know a few guys that are in real estate that live in Katy, Texas. Caesar's one of them. My guy, a few guys. So look, and even though I've gave that pitch hundreds of times, I still have this in front of me. Why? Because that's what pros do. Don't wing it.
Okay,
like I used to wing it. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't, but at some point you got to stop winging it.
Okay. For sale, pending.
Let me send Caesar the info on this.
So this is another cool thing about it. So you don't have pendings right in this spot.
It's a hot area. Like there's not a lot that lasts on the market. So.
Right. So I think we have one that's listed for $494. You know what I'm saying? I just need to be sure that his house is something like this.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow.
Just wanted to look.
Like which one? That one's for $494.
Yeah.
Damn.
For sale.
Yeah, for sale. How long has that been on the market for $494?
36 days.
But it's not pending, right? Yeah, that's too high.
For sale. Also, you know what I'm saying? Just need to be sure what his house looks
Sure. 33 days on the market.
like.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, does this seem like this is gonna look like a two-story property to you?
The back lifts. You see that?
It's a two-story property.
Yeah. It's in the back. The second story is like towards the back. There you go. See, that's the top.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, yes, look at that. Much different situation.
Nice.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That one's 300.
Yeah, but it's really not rehabbed. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so
All right.
we'll find out tomorrow when we get. I like the area is what really attracts me. But I don't fall in love with deals per se, but that area is nice. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So we got it in the works.
Do you accept new construction homes? No. Well, depends on the situation. Like, what do you mean, like that are being built, or like a built 2023 property? So I don't think there's 2024s, right? Built yet.
Not yet. Well,
So,
maybe somewhere.
well, maybe somewhere. Yeah, I guess that's right.
Okay.
Who's
Moving on.
next?
I'm calling Doris.
You already made the notes on this one?
I
Brooke?
did.
Okay, thank you so much. What would I do without Brookie?
Let's see.
Brookie. Brookie's gonna get a contract next. Let's go, Brookie. Brookie. Who are we calling, Brooke? So I can pull it up. Doris.
Mhm.
You know when is the best time to negotiate a deal? Right after.
Right, we can say that. Yeah. Let's do it again.
Exactly. Sounds like she picks up, huh?
Hi, Dorothy. This is Brooke calling you on your property on Lori Lane
Because I want to,
so she responded asking if we were nationwide.
which means
That's it. I don't know. House is good condition. Is your company nationwide?
yeah. Say yeah, let's talk about it. When can I call you? Just like that. Hi, Doris. To answer your question, yeah, let's talk about it. When can I call you? Simple, concise, direct.
Okay.
All right, you want to call one more? See if you want to get one on the phone yourself, or you?
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
This one is.
Brookie is chomping at the bits. She wants to get a contract. I love that. I haven't worked with someone like that for a while. That's like on the same level when it comes to deals.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, but I love Brookie's aggressive. Her work ethic is amazing.
Thank you, Max.
Yeah.
But only become better because you're here. It's 11:30. And this gets in the picture.
I can't come to town right now, because you know what?
All right.
Double tap.
Do it one more time. Hello, is this Dan? Hello, Dan? Can you hear me? Hung up.
Call him right back.
Hello, Dan? Hello, hi, this is Brooke. Can you hear me? Just making sure you can hear me. Is this Dan?
I wonder if his phone, he picks up. I wonder if his phone is not working.
Let me send him a text.
Come on, Dan, the man. Oh, by the way, we just got 100 leads from Taylor. Yay!
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Let's do it.
100.
Awesome. Those are all PPC leads.
We'll be here every day, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you invite someone. The wonderful Miss Brooke, sent to my right side here. I said, is the man who's going to see the property a realtor or a wholesaler? He's actually a very good friend of mine, and he does wholesaling. But he's a very, very close friend of mine. So, yeah. I think
just having boots on the ground. So
yeah, exactly.
Someone you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, someone you feel comfortable with. This is why it's important to build relationships. I think the stream is behind a little bit. What you guys need to do is you need to refresh it sometimes, or hit live so it brings it up to speed. So just in case if you're behind a little bit on the stream.
Okay, so we can come back to Dan. Do you want me to wait till he responds here and moving on?
No, let's call the next person.
So we put them on sequence. So I have to put people on sequence immediately.
Yep. Yeah, we don't let them off the hook. Damn, 12:30.
We got a deal.
I know.
It's in the works.
It's in the works, baby.
And we should get the deal on Saturday with Hattie.
Yep. Hattie's a good one. We got to call her tomorrow. Confirm everything.
Okay. Sounds great. Let's do that. Put that in the calendar. Set reminder to call Hattie tomorrow at 11 a.m.
How Mike? What? Yeah, I'm not understanding that question. How MYC? What does that mean? How MYC?
How Mike?
Yeah. Can you ask that again, Trina? Or who we calling next?
Okay, I'm going to call Sadak.
Sadak.
I like the area, so I could.
Whoa.
I know. I've been getting messages from people talking about how the wind is like blowing people's doors down.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, hi, Sadok.
Yeah.
Hi, Sadok. This is Brooke. I'm calling you about your property on Desert Storm Drive. Is this a good time for us to talk a little bit about the property? Oh, got it. Okay. Can I schedule time to discuss with you when you're available? At 7 o'clock, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. I can give you a call at that time, and I will send you a text message. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll call him back later.
Yep.
All right. Do we have a sequence going of who's next?
Yes. Hang on a minute.
You're good. Wait. Why did? Oh, never mind.
It's not in order on there. I made my.
I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah, no. I'm tripping.
Tight, almost done. Gotta keep everything organized. Over here.
All right.
John.
Shout out to all of you that have been with us since we started. I know we had a few other people that looks like they jumped off, but man, appreciate you all. I mean, this is part of the process. You know, we get a hold of the seller, we talk to them, we go through the leads. Sometimes they answer, sometimes they don't. You're gonna run into that as well. So
Okay,
who's getting value from this session here? Drop some. Let's. If you hit the like button and you're getting value, put a 1 in the chat. If you hit the like button and you're getting value, put a 1 in the chat there. Mario says, "Hey guys, I asked earlier about transaction coordinators, but I couldn't hear. Do you guys recommend it?" We have an in-house transaction coordinator that handles all our files. But if you're not okay, let me back up here. If you're not organized like Max, if you are not good with following up with emails like Max, if you don't like to deal with paperwork like Max, then yes, you need to make sure that you got a transaction coordinator, because that is the most important part. Someone organizing, keeping track, communicating with the title companies, and all that stuff. So I'm just keeping it real. Let's be honest. Can't do everything.
Yes, that's right.
Yep. Thank you, Mario, for sharing, for liking the stream, and also for finding value as well. Kenny, I appreciate you. Sip, thank you very much for liking the stream and finding value. H2E, I don't remember your name if you put it. Appreciate it. Travis, thank you so much. Caesar, my guy, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Do I need to call someone?
Sure. You can
Right.
call John.
John, who's John?
Yeah. Let's see which one comes up. That one. Yep.
Why'd you laugh?
It's John. It's just a little bit too general. And
Oh,
I
got it.
Make sure you got the right spot.
I see what you're saying. I didn't catch that. So we got.
Okay, so John.
John who? John wants 500,000 for this property. And let's see. See if it's worth
running.
For John?
Yeah. Oh, I got it. It's because this is the home line. So I want us to call it.
Oh, got it. Hey, John, this is Max. I was calling you because Homelight actually sent us your information. So you're probably selling that property over at Teal Drive.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Well, I appreciate you for confirming that. And I did get some, basic notes and stuff, but as you know, the notes don't always tell the whole story. I wanted to do is follow through and ask you a few more questions, see if we can qualify the property for an offer. Is that fair?
I think we're going to end up passing. I think that we're accepting an offer that we've gotten already. So.
Oh, okay, got it.
I do appreciate your time, but I think that my wife may be pretty happy.
Oh, I see. And ballpark, what did you guys end up accepting for it?
It was like 380, 390.
Okay, got it. Awesome. Well, and that's, you guys are going to get ready to sign that offer. You got it in your inbox and all that?
I think that's the idea. Yeah, that's the plan.
Got it. Okay. Well, what I love to do is before I close the file, when would you want me to just give you a call, courtesy call, just to say, hey, that way you can tell me, hey, we finally went with the offer, or potentially, right, you might get the email and you might not like what you see. If you were me calling you back about this, when would you do that?
I would do that in 30 days.
Got it. Okay. Perfect. Fair enough. I will go ahead and add you here to call you, in 30 days to see how that offer went. Because it sounds to me like you're not open to hearing other offers at this moment. Because
I mean, I'm not the one. Honestly, I'm not the one driving this.
Makes sense.
I'm the middleman. My name on the title, so my wife has looked at a few different offers, and I think that she's happy with what we've seen so far. So
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have your number.
I appreciate that, John, and I know I appreciate that, being very transparent. I mean, I've been married for 24 years, so I get it, brother. I would definitely make a note to call you in about 30 days. Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
You too. Yeah, at least he's honest.
Yeah, I'm not the one driving this. Great.
Boy, bye.
My name's just on the deed. I'm
Oh,
liable.
man, some of the things you hear. Holy smokes. Well, let's call him in 15 days.
So there's another property that's sold for 380. So he's probably got a great situation. If, like you said, unless they're redo. Okay.
Yeah, well, you said the offer was 3 something, right? 360?
380 to 390.
Yeah. So
He got a full refund.
here we go. Well, we'll let the sequence run and then call him back in 15 days. All right. Who are you gonna call next? Brookie.
Okay. You want me to keep the sequence running?
Mhm.
Okay. 'Cause I can't do that. It's either winning or set and follow up.
Let's set a follow-up. That's fine. Jorge, what's up, brother? Good to see you on here. Hopefully you've been on here since the beginning. If you just joined us, awesome. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate your support, by the way. Look at all those ones. They like the stream and share the stream. There's a lot of people on here getting a lot of value that hadn't hit the like button.
Nice.
I'm gonna call them out. Have made one comment.
Okay. Bob, you want me to call? My turn?
What's that?
My turn, your turn.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Make that phone ring.
You know what's wrong with Bob? Spells his name backwards.
You guys catch that joke that Brooke just gave? She said, you know what's wrong with the name Bob?
No, what's wrong with
Oh,
Bob?
what's wrong with Bob is he spells his name backward. Ha 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 ha. Was that a dad joke that you heard from your dad? Yeah. Dad joke. Get it. Gotta have fun. It's a what? What?
I'm just saying, look at this property.
That's a beautiful property. What's wrong with it?
It's lovely. It's retail. I got the voicemail right away first.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hello, you reached Bob. You should leave a message like that. Hey, Bob, this is Brooke. This is Brooke. I'll call it Brooke. Do it.
No,
Do it, Brooke.
no.
Mirror him, Brooke. I'm just kidding.
Tone. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Bob, this is Brooke. I was calling to see if I can talk with you about your property on Joshua Way because.
Click.
Oh, gosh.
Jim said you should have done it. He said, do it.
I know. I was this close, honestly.
Oh, man. All right, who we got next?
Okay, so I wanted to mention something. I think
Sure.
one of the best, one of the good, a valuable piece that people should be getting from this, and I know it's exciting for me, is when you say, so you're probably getting offers and you put them way up this way and way out this
Yeah,
way, and then
it's
boxing them in.
You got to box them
It's
in.
really very cool.
Well, you heard the guy, right? The what's his name? The first call. I said, let me guess, you're getting offers around 20 and 30. Oh, no. We got a few at 40, another one at 50. Like, you got, listen, it's moving them on the pendulum, right? Let's get them out of that neutral zone, because when you're calling, they don't know who you are. So it's a strategy to swing them to the negative or swing them to the positive. I don't care, but let's get them out of that neutral area. And so, but you're right. I mean, that piece is really crucial because, you know, if you're wanting to get a number out of them, there's many ways you can do it. You can do the third party anchoring, you know, you can also do, that box them in, go really high and then go really low, like Brooke was saying. But yeah, it's a great strategy. Use the Luke, I'm your father voice. Jim, that's funny.
Oh, Bob, this is Brooke. That would sound awfully terrible for him.
It would. All right. Who's next, Brooke?
I'm calling Christine.
Oh, you're gonna call? Okay.
Yeah.
Another Christine?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Christine's the lucky name for deals.
Hello, Christine. Hi, this is Brooke. I'm calling you because you had filled out a form online about your interest in selling your property on Box Circle. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do I have a schedule for today?
I do.
Bandera Drive. What was that? Oh yeah, we're not doing.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's where we have to call back and talk to the husband, huh? About the 175 terms.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We
do we
call.
want to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
we call. Yeah. Yeah, she hung up. She's.
I do one time.
Yeah.
You played tricks on me.
I'll show you a trick or two.
Aw, Christine, we could have been friends.
No bueno. All right, let's see.
Okay, so let's see.
Who next?
Okay, so the next one I have on the list is
Linda? No, that's Roxy.
oh.
Calling back?
No, that was.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, so you can call. Let's see, this one is a OSB, but it's okay. So go ahead and call last name Gladys.
Got it right here.
So she was an SVP, so.
Voicemail system. Your call.
Double tap, double tap, double tap.
Oh, this is calling from Josh's number. Here.
Carrier's voicemail system. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, John, this is Max. I actually was calling about Creekside Drive because.
That on the grid.
Trip. All right, I gotta look for that. Right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna pull up the address. Ivy. All right, here we go. And do you remember which? It's in the notes, I'm assuming. The property.
Yeah.
You have all the notes for the seller finance. There it is, right here. Okay, perfect. But where's the address? Is this it?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Close enough.
Okay.
All right, so what we're doing right now, everyone, we're doing a follow-up with Ivy. For those of you that were on the live yesterday, we basically saw 2 of her properties, and so the second one that we saw, she went at 175, I think it was, right, for it, but it's still a little too high. So what we're gonna do, it's paid off, so we're going to structure. We actually already did, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
she just says it's too low. It's not enough.
Yeah, the payment wasn't enough. We're gonna see how much they actually want as far as the monthly payment. So we're getting ready to structure a seller finance deal. Maybe this could be number 2. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
What was her husband's name?
Yeah, she didn't give us his name.
She didn't. Can we look him up? Or?
And I think it's under her name. I'll check.
Okay, cool. Before it can die. Actually, don't worry about it. Let's call her.
She was just gonna talk with him.
Yeah.
But it may not have happened.
Probably not.
Oh, shoot.
It's calling from
Josh's.
no, Rusty's number. Did the switched it for the text message? So she's probably not gonna pick up. So I switch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me switch it then. Because she might have it saved, huh?
Hopefully. She knew it was good for her with her memory issues.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Looks like his name is Kenny.
Kenny? Okay.
Mhm.
Please leave your message for 28180.
I'm on dollar again.
I changed that up to the address.
Nada. She just hung up on me. All right. No answer.
I
No
don't think she
voicemail.
hung up on you. I think it's personally. So
Okay.
you send a text to her or
Yeah,
what?
I'm gonna send her a text, see if she gets it. So you want to call the next one? You change your address?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this one's Morgan, and what happened? Oh, she has COVID. Oh, wait, she was the one who said to call her back next week. Sorry. So that's not a good one to call them right now. Next one is, okay, she just didn't answer my thing. I'm gonna follow up on an offer.
Okay.
No, Regina. Is it Roxy?
Because
I'm sending her a message. All right, cool. Send her a message. She responds.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
All right. What do we got? What questions do we have right now as Brooke is pulling up and dialing this number? We got one more hour. Man, today's session is going by quick.
yes.
Una más hora. Una hora más. Ooh, I like to go down this list right here. See if we can get anything. I'm gonna share this with you, Brooke. Let me add it to my drive. See, so again, we're readjusting. We did this earlier, right? And then that's when Michael ended up answering. So let's see. Suggested notes are all locations. My drive. Yes, add it to my drive. We're going to rename this. Here we go.
Okay, so apparently
Hmm?
Justin says he sent in 2 leads yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't see them come in, and they mentioned that they didn't get a an alert or confirmation.
Email,
So-
yes.
It looks like the stream is like it's either behind or something because people are still putting one here from my earlier
Oh.
comment. So yeah, I think sometimes you have to refresh. I don't know what is going on. How come we're that far behind? But
Okay. Just I'm not sure what email did you send that to? You said you sent an email
let me check. He might have sent it to me. Let
to
me check.
you and Max. I might have deleted it.
Jeez, bro. It came from Tayana, it looks like. Max and Brooke, we just submitted 2 warm leads to send us the deals. I didn't get any confirmation email from this time. Make sure you got everything you need. I've attached the PDF files with the details of each property. Okay, let's take a look. George is one of them, and then Zach is the other. I mean, we have the info. We could call them. We have the info. You're in that email. It came from, hold on. Yeah, you're in there. So yeah, it says new warm leads if you search for it. Mm-mm. Okay. Or type in Tayana's name, Tayana. Hey, let me forward it to you. What in the world? It's weird because you're in there. That's the old email, huh?
Yeah, it's from 2 days ago.
Check your spam. Mm-mm. All right, let me just forward it to you real quick.
I deleted it. Would I have to look there and delete it?
If you delete it, yeah, it's gonna be in your delete.
Ah, gosh.
Okay, cool. Did you get it from me or was it?
I deleted it.
Oh, good job, Brooke. You want to call George and I'll call Zach afterwards?
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go, JJ. Thank you for the leads. By the way, if you want us to call your leads live, go to sendusthedeals.com, sendusthedeals.com. We'd love to have you submit leads for us to call. If you have a deal you want to move that you don't have a buyer for, send it in. But go to sendusthedeals.com if you want to submit leads that you want us to call live on the show. Make sure that you watch the video before the submission. There's a video for you to watch. It gives you all the instructions of how to actually submit a lead, what we're looking for. But go to sendustheleads.com. You can submit your lead there, which is what we're doing now. But for some reason, we didn't get it. But we're about to call JJ's leads, Justin. So we'll see what we get. I mean, let's go.
Okay.
Jacksonville.
You see it coming up?
I think you have to, let me see.
No, 3021 doesn't come up. The other ones do. So I'll get an idea. One's listed right now for 195. So we're forming the deed about that.
Yep, that's the one I clicked on too. Cool.
Oh, by the way, we had talked to his partners. I don't think this is something they want to do. They want to sell it outright and deploy capitals elsewhere.
Makes sense.
And I think I had marked that embedded. Oh. Makes dot sense dot is what I did. Didn't mean to be so poignant.
Hi, Max. How much time goes by from the moment that the seller submits the info and you receiving it? Then how much time goes by before you call them? Great question. So from the moment the seller like fills out the form to where it gets to us, we don't have control over that. However, I'll answer it afterwards here. Go ahead.
However, hi, George. Hi, George. This is Brooke. I'm calling you because you had spoken with one of our team members about your interest in selling your property on Crown Point Road.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I would like to see if I can go through. I don't have all the details here, not the full story. So I'd like to see if I can go through some follow-through questions with you and be able to qualify your property for an offer. Is that fair?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And is there a better time for me to call you?
No, that's fine.
Okay, but you are, okay, got it. Okay, very good. All right, well, thank you for taking my phone call here and giving me the opportunity to chat with you a little bit more about this. So the unit is, sorry, I looked at the note for a quick second here. The unit is 3021, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, and then, so this is a condo, or excuse me, townhouse.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Okay, and then can you verify how many bedrooms, bathrooms it is?
That's too bad, too bad.
Two bed, two bath. Okay, perfect. All right. And like I said, don't have all the notes. So just another question here for you is this your primary home or is this an investment property?
It was my, or it was, yeah, it is my, I live there, or like, used to live there. I moved into downtown.
Okay, so it was yours. Got it. So so you have it up for rent currently right now, is that right?
Yeah, so it's, yeah, we are currently renting it out. It's got a new renter in there, but they only have 3 months. So if you want to buy it, you know, after the end of March.
Okay, so end of March is when it would need to close unless we wanted to purchase it with keeping the tenants in place.
Correct.
Okay, so that's an option. Okay, got it. Okay, so you just got new tenants in there, so you basically know for sure that they're only wanting to have a lease or the arrangement is for them to only be renting it for 3 months.
The current contract we have, yeah, it's 3 months.
Okay, got it. All right, well, I appreciate it.
As well.
Say that one more time, I'm sorry.
The current tenant is transitioning between homes or whatever.
Got it.
That's
Okay.
3 months.
I see.
She's getting place real quick.
I see, yeah, makes sense. Okay, understood. Okay, perfect. All right, well, thank you for confirming that. I appreciate it. So one of the questions I kind of like to get out of from the top of our conversation is, when you do decide to sell this property and, not necessarily to us, but obviously somebody you trust and feel comfortable with, is there anybody else who's going to have any input on the sale of the property or that you need to discuss with before you accept an offer?
No, just me.
Just you. Okay, perfect. The reason I asked that, just to make sure if there's anything else involved, I have the opportunity to answer everyone's questions. So thank you. Okay, so just out of curiosity, I know you said this was your primary home for a while. So how long have you owned the property?
So I'll just go ahead and about it.
You'll just go ahead and what? Sorry? I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Which is fine. I understand that. However, I can't take anything less than 145. I'm not saying 159. It's already up on whatever it's called. Already up on the market for 159. I can't take anything less than 145. So anything less than 145, I'm not going to take.
Got you. Okay. So you have it listed currently, you're saying?
Yeah, I've gotten hundreds of calls about the property and all these investment people. No one wants to live there, which is interesting. Everyone wants to buy it for investment, but no one wants to live there, which is funny, right? But
Sure.
yeah, so they all love all 100, 120, 130. I even got one person say 75,000. So I either hang up on them or I tell them no, and then I eventually have to hang up on them because they want to give me another offer. I'm like, no, you're not even close to what I'm asking. So
Okay.
I'll wait. So,
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate
I'm
that.
happy to answer any of your questions, but I know that
I get you.
But,
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's one we'll probably get.
Okay, and I totally get that. I can see that one, closed for 160 here recently. So, so you're saying 145 would be the least that you'd be willing to accept. So, and I hear you've been getting a bunch of phone calls from a bunch of investors, and I get that. We are looking for opportunities, obviously, to profit from, right? We're in the business of that. So let me just ask you this and kind of see if this is an opportunity here. Are your only main goal here to cash out on this property? Or are you open to, basically selling it to us or we can make payments to you?
So I have to, according to the contract that's signed, I can't set payments. So it's gotta be the whole thing.
Okay, what do you mean by that? I'm so sorry. I just wanted to get some clarity. What do you mean by the contract that you signed?
So I want to sell it.
Okay,
I can't payments.
okay. All right, I gotcha. I don't think they were probably a good buyer, so I appreciate your time. Thank you for taking my phone call. Hope all the best for you. All right, bye.
Yeah, I mean, ARV, I mean, honestly, those that I just put on there, I put listed right on the market, 190 are bigger than his. They're like 300 square foot bigger than his. There is one that's just sold for 160. Actually same square footage, but I believe it has one more bathroom. So again, I mean, and it's not like completely remodeled, but that just sold for 160, right? 2 bedroom, 3 bathrooms, 1,050 square feet. His is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,000 square feet. So, and that one just closed for 160 here. The notes though.
So annoyed.
Oh, I know. That guy was like science. Like, I'm like, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, their ARV that Justin submitted his team are actually, it's pretty solid. I mean, it's a little bit higher than what I'm seeing. But it's there. I mean, you just make the adjustments, and he definitely didn't want to go lower than 145. That's kind of tough. Especially he said the tenants were going to move out in 3 months. What in the world?
They're just in between.
Short-term rental. Oh, got it.
Just between the next housing.
Yeah, I mean, and this has to make sense in a way where, listen, it's for rent right now for 1,600. If someone wants to buy this for 145 with the interest rates, the price of the interest rates right now, I think the payment was going to be up there. You know what I'm saying? Unless they get some type of private loan. But even then, it's, let me see. It looks clean, but still 145 is too high for a cash offer. And yeah, I think the only way this would be, I think what he was meaning with the with the contract he signed, I think maybe it's just the mortgage that he's got on there. Maybe it's a hard money loan or something. Potentially.
He didn't want to cooperate, so.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. Yeah, 100%. He didn't want to cooperate. So
I could've
it
dug a lot
says he's
more.
currently in pre-foreclosure. I didn't notice that. He got the notice of default 9/7. He's been trying to sell this for a while. Well,
He thinks he can't sell it. that way.
listen, yeah, and again, that's
It's
a situation, right? He's in a situation where the property's in foreclosure. I've had those type of situations as well. I went in and actually I've given offers to where they're going to walk away with money, and they want more money than what they're willing to walk away with, and they've let it go to foreclosure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So
seriously, we have a solution.
Exactly.
We're talking about $5,000-$7,000
Yep.
difference. in that.
Yeah, I was at 10,000 difference, and they were like, no. They even called me because here in Arizona, the Phoenix, the auctions are on Tuesday. So even call me the day before the auction on a Monday, trying to get the same,
Oh, yeah.
the
I
extra
remember you
10,000.
telling me.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's call Zach.
Okay.
Zach.
You're up.
I'm gonna look at the notes. Good condition.
Zach's at 65, but it's negotiable. It is currently rented for $700 a month. There is no mortgage in place.
Okay, beautiful. Let's call him.
Good condition. They're tired of dealing with renters.
Automated voice messaging system.
He said, "Sorry, I can't talk right now," and I'm calling him again.
Oh,
Yeah, JJ, I think it would. This one we want to put in there and drip it. He's gonna find out eventually that he's not gonna get that price unless he offers terms. Man, it's way down there.
I think both of these we should put enter. We should put this.
Yeah, let's put them both. Because this one seems like a good deal. This one with Zach. So, all right. So, no voicemail, no answer. He just texted me. Let me see what he says. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm done with what we have here, unless we.
I just say great. What time can I call you? All right. We're pretty much caught up with a lot of the ones in our in investor fees, right?
We should.
Okay,
Double
cool.
Checking one more time. Okay.
All right, we can pull up the. I sent it over to you. The new Liberty Leads, Liberty Mutual. It reminds me of that commercial. Liberty Mutual. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to the list. Oh, they even give us a spot for notes.
All right.
Let's go. Good job.
Okay, you want the first one?
Yeah, let me get this one. So we'll go one on one.
Phone number.
Okay, well, this is the first time I'm calling.
Bigger.
Okay.
Across the ground. I have heard that property's been staying on the market for a bit here. A bit.
No. See if I can leave a voicemail. Nope. All right. So no answer. Next. Next. Who is it?
Melody.
Let's go. Hello, Melody.
Yes,
Hi, Melody. This is Max. I'm calling you because you had filled out a form on our website about selling that property over at North Daisy Drive.
yes.
Okay, I appreciate you for confirming that. I got a little bit of information. Obviously, notes don't always tell the whole story. I'd like to follow through and just ask you a few questions, see if we can qualify the property for an offer.
Okay.
Thank you for that. All right, let me take a look here. Can you verify the bedroom and bathroom for me? Count, excuse me.
Two bedroom, two bathroom with a den.
Okay, so 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and then we have a den in place as well. Okay, perfect. And I'm writing this information down that way I don't have to repeat it again or ask you again about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other thing too, I wasn't too clear on this. Is this a rental property or is this your primary residence?
My primary residence. My husband recently passed, and I want to sell it.
Oh, so sorry to hear that. Okay. Was that like recently, like just this past year or
September.
September?
Yeah,
Wow.
September.
So sorry to hear that. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I
The
know.
house did go in pre-foreclosure, but I got it out
Oh.
of foreclosure, so it is not sitting in foreclosure anymore.
Good job. Good job on your part. Well, I know you've been through a lot these last couple months. I'll try to just make this as simple and seamless as possible, to see if we can qualify for an offer. And obviously, we don't buy every property from everyone we talk to at the end of the day. So I just like to ask a few questions to give to my underwriting team so they can tell me yay or nay. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. And I know, I like to ask this question just to see who else is going to be involved in the sale. Is there anyone else when you do decide to sell? Is there anyone else that's going to have an input of the sale of the property?
No,
Okay.
I am the sole owner.
Okay, got it.
I had right of survivorship.
I see. I understand. No problem. And then just ballpark, Melody. How long have you owned it?
Year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay, got it. So you just bought this recently, huh?
22. We bought it in July of 22.
July of 22. Okay, got it. Perfect.
It does have an assumable mortgage.
It does. Okay. Perfect. Thank
Yes.
you for that information. I'm making a note of that as well. Yeah. And then do you know if it's as far as the type of mortgage, is it a FHA or conventional?
FHA.
FHA? Okay. Perfect. The other thing too is there anything you've tried to do recently? I know you filled out some forms online, but is there anything else you've tried to do recently to sell the property?
I sent something to Open Door, but no one bothered to call me. They just sent an email.
Wow. That's a shame.
There were a lot of investors trying to buy it.
Say it again?
Before I got it out of foreclosure.
They don't what?
They don't want.
No, I have not done anything. Now, when my husband was still alive, we tried to list it, I think back in April or May.
Got it.
And we did that with 72 sold because we sold our house in surprise with them. But
Yep.
then I called the
Okay.
guy and said, take it off the market. My husband died. I don't want people in my house. But
Oh, wow.
people were in and out of my house. Nobody called to tell me they were coming.
Wow.
I didn't get up. I didn't get dressed. I didn't brush my teeth. I got people coming in my house. It was terrible.
Jeez, that does sound terrible. I'm so sorry. Wow.
It was, and I was very angry.
Yeah. I mean, no heads up, just they would come up to the door and knock.
Yeah, and the realtor's like, oh, we have an appointment. I said, the hell you do? I didn't know about it.
Wow. That is
Oh, can we
terrible.
come in and look? Like, sure. But I'm telling you right now, the house is a mess because my husband died and I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like that now.
Got it. Got it. No, and I mean, I'm surprised that realtor, I mean, man, what people do, but that's crazy. Well, hopefully, if somehow, we do come to some type of agreement where we're direct buyers, we work to make this, again, seamless as possible. I'm very transparent too when it comes to this process. I just, again, just trying to figure out some more info, but okay. So the listing didn't work out. Obviously, during the transition of being listed, the situation with your husband happened, and so that took it off the market, and then nothing else from there, right, up to right now.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Well,
I just want out of that house.
Got it. Makes sense. I totally understand what you're saying with that. So I do want to share just a few things with you in regards to how we work. Is it okay if I just share with you how the rest of the call goes?
Sure.
Okay, I appreciate that. So one of the things that the other sellers that I spoke with in the past, typically, when they get ready to sell to us, they usually want to know, obviously, the main thing is how much money they'll get, how soon they'll get their money, and then how our process works. Is there anything else you might think of you would want to learn today?
No, just how long would I have to get out? Because I have a garage full of crap.
Yep.
I have a boat in the garage. I have a
Wow.
full of stuff. I'm by myself. I do not have any of my family here. I do have friends that will come help, but I would need to know how much time do I have to get out.
No, that's a great question. When I've had that question asked from other sellers that have sold to us, and one of the things that I always say is, however much time you need. One of the things that I will say is that in the past, when I've talked to sellers that have quite a bit of stuff, I usually tell them, look, the reason why you're going this route is for convenience. So I told, I would say, take whatever you feel is valuable to you, and you can leave, what you don't believe is valuable, because ultimately at the end of the day, the idea is to come in and clean it up and make repairs, right? So if that helps you, that's something that we've done with other sellers when it comes to where they have a lot of things in the property.
Okay, well, the only repair I know it needs is a latch on the sliding door. We put in new countertops. We put in a new water softener. We had the house painted. It has a 5-year warranty. We had the garage painted. We had the pool drained and acid washed.
Okay.
I do have a pool guy. He comes every week.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
There's an in-ground saltwater pool and a built-in barbecue that matches the pool that was there when we bought it. There's travertine in the backyard.
Okay.
There's some landscape that Moon Valley has to come and replace because it died twice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't think what else we put into the house.
Okay. Well, that information will be useful. I mean, that's something that I'll get over to my underwriting team, because then that kind of helps us to, put that offer together for you. And the only reason I'm saying about the timeline is, if you did, find someone that you felt comfortable with and you like the offer and everything they said, I mean, how soon do you feel comfortable selling if that was the case?
Between 30 and 60 days.
Okay. Got it.
Maybe 30-ish, 30, 45.
Got it. Okay. And then,
because I need time to pack it up and find somewhere to live.
I was going to, and I was going to ask that, what was your next step? Because another thing too, we have the flexibility to where something we've done with, another seller that we're currently buying a property for. We just actually got it under contract this week. She's going to need 15 days. So she's going to get her funds. And then what's going to happen is we're allowing her to stay in the property up to 15 days. So that way she can have her funds and then be able to pay for a place to go rent. So that's something we can also work with, where if you want to close, let's say in 30 days, and, if you feel like you need it, you need your funds, right? And then you need time to be able to move, and because you got to use the funds for that, we're also open to doing something like that. That way you're not trying to do everything under stress.
Okay, well, I do have a person at moving team 6.
Okay.
All I have to do is, his name's Adam. All I have to do is call him.
Sure.
They will tell me how much to come in and pack me up and get me out, so I don't have to do it myself.
Yeah, perfect. I'm so glad you have that. That's awesome. Perfect. I'm so glad you have that.
I'm 10 steps ahead of everything.
Good for
That's
you.
how
Good for
I
you.
like this house.
Good for you. And you know, I can totally see that, right? And good for you based on the situation. So it does sound like you would need something similar to that type of process where you want to get your funds and then and okay, perfect. That's great.
You know,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Then I would have the money to pay the movers to move me.
Correct. Okay. Very good. Very good. I'll make sure that I notate that. I'm actually notating that right now. So that way I can get my underwriting team to make sure they have a good note of that. I know.
High commission.
Well,
Very good commission.
there's no commissions. We're not real estate agents. We're direct buyers. So our goal today is to figure out, you know, we're not listing the property, right? The offer that we come up with is an offer that you can depend on. It's a net offer to you, which means that, you know, there is nothing that you have to pay out of pocket, right? At the end of the day, because I know, yeah, most people when they reach out to us or they fill out the form, they're typically looking for more of the convenient route, right? They don't want to go on the market and list it.
Right. No, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to pay $30,000 in commission and get nothing.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. I did want to add, I know you mentioned a little bit of the repairs that you did, and that was done for you to get it ready to list on the market, I'm assuming?
No.
Okay.
No, we did that when we moved in for
Sure.
our benefit.
Okay. Got it. Makes sense. You want to have a nice place to live in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then the two more questions on the condition that you're aware of, because I know you just bought this less than 2 years ago. Do you know if the AC is actually original to the property that came with it?
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Perfect. I just want to make a note of that. And then the second thing is the roof as well. Do you know, are you aware that's ever been replaced or is it original?
It's original, and I have solar on the house.
Okay, got it. You have solar as well?
I
Okay.
haven't paid an electric bill in months.
Wow. Good for you. I don't hear a lot.
Solar's been a blessing.
Wow, that's amazing. Because I don't hear a lot. I don't hear a lot of that from solar owners. Typically, it's either they saved a little bit on the bill, but it's costing them more on the payment. But I'm glad to hear that finally someone's getting value out of that solar.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, no electric bill.
yeah. And how again? Now that you brought that up with the solar, how is that structure? Is it on a lease or did you buy it outright? What's the situation with that?
My husband took care of it. I believe there's a loan on it.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Got it. That's okay. I think, you know, what tends to happen, again, that's more of a somewhere page 9, page 10 type of situation where the title company can really, they'll pull up, you know, the records and then they'll get a hold of them. We just want to make sure that either way it's transferable or sometimes they might need to get paid at closing. That's the only thing we would have to find out, you know, and obviously that would come out of the seller's proceeds if it does need to be paid at closing. Yeah. Okay.
I
Well,
have no idea.
no problem. No problem. Well, you know what? I do have now quite a bit of information. Brooke, who is my underwriting team, she's actually here close by. Can I place you on hold for like 60 seconds, Melody, just to give her the information and I'll come back on the phone here? Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure. Mhm. You're welcome.
Okay, so we need to find out some mortgage details.
Never gonna sell this house with that damn solar.
She's complaining about the solar, guys. All right, go ahead.
We need to find out some details about the mortgage.
Yeah, I think it has to be paid off. It comes out of the seller's proceeds. That's all my money.
We need to find out what her balance is. We need
Yeah.
to find out what her payment is. So I think the best solution on this one is to literally get it so we can sell it to an end buyer as an assumable FHA loan.
Yeah.
And utilize that opportunity that Bryant was talking about with us.
Yeah, I think that would be good because we do have a lender that will, you know, if we find a buyer and they have assumable loan, they can qualify that person with the same interest rate. They just, it's a new loan that they create
Yeah,
and service it.
Seller
So,
can get her equity out of it.
yep.
And we'll figure out what happens with the solar because it's probably just going to be transferable to the new buyer.
Yeah, it's going to be
And then she doesn't have
transferable.
to worry about that.
What's the value on it? What do you think?
So she bought it for $425, right? So that's why I want to find out what her balance is.
Okay.
So they're basically anywhere from $160 to $200 a square foot. most of them are around the 180.
Mhm.
So that makes her property really on slate. Like the highest one that sold, there's two of them sold for 365 more recent.
365. What does she have it listed for?
For 435, I think. 420 pounds. Yeah, 435 is what she had it listed for.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this agent really set the bad expectations, unrealistic expectations. Whoever listed this property.
Yes, you know what though? I didn't look at the properties to see really if they actually have pools, right?
Yeah, we have to make sure. Let me get back on the line with her.
So we get some mortgage details.
Hello, Melody.
Yes.
I apologize about the wait. Brooke's asking me a lot of questions. One thing that Brooke was asking me is on the mortgage. What ballpark? What do you think is the balance that you owe on it?
Oh, you know what? Speakers.
Okay.
They sent me a payoff. I requested a quote, but for some damn reason I can't get in. Let me go find it.
Okay.
They sent me an email on their request payoff. I believe it's 3. I can pull it up.
Okay. Yeah, please.
I'm not
That's
going to get the exact.
no. You're
I
okay.
won't
Just
get the exact quote.
yeah,
but-
just a ballpark. Just ballpark to help us out here.
Okay, let me pull it up and log in.
So hers has a
The problem is she just got it a year and a half ago, so her
Right.
interest rate is probably high. We'll find out right now.
It's logging in.
Okay, perfect. Take your time. I'm not in a hurry. This is what I do. So
It's unpaid principal, but it says this is not your payoff amount.
Sure.
Request Payoff quote, which I did, but now I gotta find how to get into it. $378,858.79.
is the payoff.
perfect. That is the principal currently. That's not the payoff amount, correct? Principal and interest.
Correct. So
Okay.
it's pretty close to that, and
Yep.
the interest rate is 4.375.
4.375. Okay, so you just made the cut before they reach 6%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got it. All right. That helps out a lot. That's the information that I need to get over to her. So let me place you on hold for 60 seconds here, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we need to know payment amounts
And she owes a lot.
and we need to know what her price is on. Yeah. I think the only solution here is to find an end buyer that can do the assumable loan. And then in that case, it's gonna probably be marketed to some degree. If we can MLS market it without having, just us doing a flat fee listing on that, so we can get some end buyers to see it. So we need to find out just a few more details from her. And let her know.
We need to know the payment, right?
Payment.
And if it covered, we need to know the HOA amount. And is it a 55 plus community too? Because I feel like when I see 1,700 square feet and I see 2 bedrooms, that always tells me it's in a 55 plus community. Always.
Florence, I don't think Florence has it.
You sure?
I'm pretty close.
All right. Okay, Melody, I apologize for the hold here. One more thing is your monthly payment that includes the interest and the taxes. What's the monthly payment that you're making on it?
Oh, let me pull it back up. It just went down because I got a $500 escrow check back.
Okay.
It is. I know it's 2,800 something. $2,824.97.
Okay. 2,000.
881 of that goes to escrow.
Okay.
Does that?
And then the HOA is what's the HOA? $310 a year.
No. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. My husband took care of that. No, it's every quarter.
Oh yeah. That's what we have
I think
online
it's
here
3.
every quarter. Okay.
Yeah, quarterly, I believe. I don't know. I didn't take care of anything. My husband did all that.
You're okay. Yeah, you're
I'm
okay.
sure that's
Well-
fine too.
Yeah, we'll find out. Obviously, this is just general questioning. We have ways, once we activate the title company and stuff. So we know that we have that the mortgage in place that needs to be paid off. Obviously, we still got to find out about the solar. You know, how much were you looking to potentially sell this for, where you would feel comfortable and say, hey, if I can get this, I'm done with this property completely and ready to move out?
Enough to move out. That's all I care about. Enough money for moving team 6 to come pack me up and move me out.
Okay. So enough to pay off.
I know I'm not going to make anything on this house.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Got it. So what number would be
I
on
just
top
want
of?
out.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want out of this house.
Got it. Okay.
My husband died in it.
And
I don't want to be in it anymore. I
Yeah.
want out.
yeah. So you think a couple of $1,000s on top of what everything that's owed would help you out? That's what I'm trying to figure out to make sure that I get a good idea, you know, where you would feel comfortable. I know you just said enough to move out, but I don't know exactly what that means. That could be different for you than for me, right?
I would have to call moving team 6, and they would have to give me an estimate to get me out.
Okay. Got it.
Because they'll come in and pack up the whole house and move me.
Right. You don't know,
So
you don't
I
have,
to pack anything.
but you don't have a ballpark what they would charge for that?
No, probably $3,000-$4,000 because we used
That makes
another
sense.
moving company 3 times before.
Yeah.
And that was around 5,000. We went from a big house to a smaller house. So.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I feel and I know that I have enough information here. What I want to do is I want to work with Brooke on this. We have a couple of things that we need to, you know, to unpack here with this. Obviously, the first thing is, you know, the solar, understanding where it's at. I mean, if I send you an email, would you be able to forward me something on the solar and you know, just reply back to that email, or you prefer text, like so that way we can look into the solar?
No, I can,
Go ahead.
yeah, no, I can most likely do email.
Okay. Perfect. Do you remember the solar company's name by any chance?
I know it's with, I have my husband's phone, because that's the number is my husband's phone that I answered.
Oh, got
I
it.
don't go into often, but let me look and see who it is.
Okay.
Something bank. I know that. I just don't open his emails. I probably should, but I don't. So let me
Yeah.
find it. God, I keep scrolling and scrolling.
This deal wouldn't even work as an ovation either, right?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't look like it feels too
I mean,
much.
she listed it and took it off the market last month.
Yeah, last month on the 13th. So, and
ENER Bank USA.
Energy
And I
Bank
do have
USA. That's the lender on it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Perfect. All right. And you do have a what you said? I'm sorry. One more time.
Well, it said, the email says, please contact them, and here's a phone number, but
Okay.
I'm not calling them.
Yeah. Okay. You know, one thing I was just chatting with Brooke while you were looking for that information. There are a few things, obviously, you know, with what's owed on it, you know, 380 ballpark, that might not, the payoff's going to probably put it a little bit higher. And then we need to find out what the payoff, if it needs to be paid off. Hopefully it's transferable. I've seen it where solars are transferable. It's pretty common that they are, as long as the person that's buying the property qualifies for the solar. I've never seen where solar is not transferable. But I've seen crazier things, right? Where the solar company might request to be paid off before it transfers. The one thing that I would say, I think we're going to be probably too far apart if we did come in with a cash offer. Just being very transparent with you, but there is a bank that we work with, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit of information. Would you be open to hearing something that we've done with the bank that we have that will assume the loan? Okay, perfect. So there's a bank where they have the strategy where because the loan is assumable, which means that identifying an end buyer, right, that qualifies for the loan to be assumed, and this bank will actually get them qualified. They'll assume the loan, and then they'll, if there's a little bit of equity for you to actually walk away with money, which there is, just there isn't that much equity, right? They would do all the paperwork in the process. It's just a little bit longer process when it comes to, selling the property. And you would only be dealing with qualified end buyers, not people looking at the property or anything like that, because these guys, they have a lot of relationships. But that's the only thing that I can see besides going on the market again, which I know you already shared with me. That's not an option.
I'd like not to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And so that would be the more of a convenient way to do it. Obviously it would involve potentially not just showing up to your door, obviously, and knocking and saying, hey, we have an appointment, but it would involve us looking for end buyers and that would qualify, and potentially not getting everybody there to look at it, but the ones that do qualify, getting them to walk the property at the same time, only one time, right? But there is that option.
That would be fine. I'm open to that.
Okay.
I'm open to that.
Perfect.
I don't mind people coming in. It's just I was never told, and I
Sure.
have a dog, and my dog is not leaving my house.
Okay.
But he's in a pen.
Yep.
But
Okay, got it. Yeah, because just based on everything you told me and the numbers we're looking at and the type of loan, if it was any other type of loan, we would be, we would be the ones that potentially move forward, and we can continue making the payments on it, give you, a couple of $1,000s to be able to move and some extra money. But in this case, because it is FHA, they have a lot of rules around that. But this bank that we work with does assume the loans, and then they have qualified people that will qualify for it. So they're able to get the rate that you got, and then they'll give you, the difference of whatever's owed in the price of a little bit of equity that you have there. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So I will be
Sounds
in.
good to me.
Sure, I will be in touch. We'll get this going. Is there better days and times for me to call you, or is just when are those times, just to make sure that I'm contacting you at the right time?
Anytime during the day is fine.
Got
Even up till 9 o'clock at night is fine.
Okay, and then my next question for you was, because I know earlier I heard you say this was your husband's phone number. Do you prefer to call me on your number? Because I can write that down and I can call you on your number.
No, because the thing with my phone, I can get text messages and if the phone rings, if it rings, I can answer it. But I cannot retrieve voicemail. And I don't have an old phone. I have a good phone. I need a new phone. But
Yeah.
I prefer to use my husband's because
Okay.
his phone works and I can retrieve voicemail out of his phone.
Okay. No, fair enough. I just didn't know if, there was that part of not wanting to answer, take calls on that phone. I was just want to make that clear. So,
No,
well, sounds
I do.
all right.
I
Perfect.
answer.
Perfect. Okay, Melody. Well, I really, really appreciate the conversation. I got enough info, Brooke. I got all the info over to Brooke, and I'm going to give you an update here. I would say Monday or Tuesday on this, just to make sure, give us some time to, get a hold of our relationship and our contacts at that bank, and see if they might even have someone already ready to go as well. So, and then I'll just call you back and give you an update on it. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you. You have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough one,
Yeah.
especially when it's FHA. Like, for what is it for? What?
4.4.
What would it rent for? What would it rent for?
Rents? No way. It's a $2,800 payment. There's no way. This rent would probably be like $2,200. It's Florence.
And it's a 2-bedroom. That's tough. Tough.
Gosh.
And she is motivated, like super motivated. Like she would have signed today, but the transaction it's a unique one.
Problem is, it's because it's a newer purchase in FHA.
Yeah, exactly. She just bought this less than 2 years ago. Dang.
2,400 to 2,900, but it's less than the same. I mean,
Rental meter. So average rents in the area are about 2,400.
20, it says 25.
And her payment's what?
28.
2,800. Yeah, that's
Plus the HOA. Plus the solar bill. Or she says she's not paying for any, but she has to be making a payment.
on the solar. Oh yeah, she has. I didn't. We didn't get that
Yeah.
info, but I want to make sure. I mean,
She said she's never paid an electric bill.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I mean, she probably doesn't use that much electricity. It's just her
Yeah.
and her husband. You know what I mean? So how much electricity can she use? So.
Yeah, I'm too good.
Well, what we're gonna do is we have a bank that we have a relationship with, a lender that will help someone get qualified to. And since it's an assumable mortgage, they will assume the mortgage, especially with that interest rate that it has, and then give her the equity, right? The remainder of the equity. So
She gets 5,000.
yeah, that would be her equity, $5,000. But at least she'll be able to get it underneath out of that property, right? Because that's ultimately what she wants to do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start that. We're gonna start that process and get a hold of our contacts for that lender that would do that. Because the rate is still high. I mean, what did they pay? $300,000 property, and their mortgage is almost $3,000.
Oh yeah, they paid 425.
Oh, 425. Got it. Yeah, that's that. Their price is pretty high, or the payment's pretty high for that price point. So. But that's gonna be the way we can make this deal work, and we'll keep you updated. We'll end up making a few phone calls and getting a hold of some of our contacts. So, how bad it is so far. Okay, you want to call one?
They're outskirt areas, Arizona City. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's call one more. We're almost up to our time slot. Maybe this last one could be an agreement, but so far it was good. So far it's good.
I forgot to make notes of the rest of our tallies. Okay.
Let's see what they don't have 8 minutes left, but
Now let's make another phone call. Let's go to the end of the wire here. Oh, it's on auction. I don't know.
go to Monsoon. Are people still here? The chat went dead. Completely dead.
There's a couple questions that they're asking about.
Max, can you let me know tomorrow if the deal finder has the built-in skip tracing? Thanks. Ready to take action. Yes, I will. Our HOA homes harder to sell. It depends. Sometimes yes. Sometimes yes. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes. Are solar contracts on a home just debt? Do they even add value to the home? Look, man, I'm not a believer in solar. I can tell you that right now. I don't care who's shouting it from the mountaintops. It's just the technology's not there. Like I told her. I mean, I'm surprised that she actually said that, but I can only imagine how much power they use. Like, I'm not a believer in solar. I don't think the technology is there. I wouldn't put it on my house. I wouldn't even. Yeah.
You don't think the
No.
technology?
No, it's like 20 years away still.
Interesting.
I mean, who have you heard that? Oh, I love my solar. It's saving me. I'm not paying a light bill at all.
I don't know. I think it's
No
a
one.
couple people, but maybe.
Yeah, it's very rare, right? It's very rare. Some people will, they save money. I get it, but ultimately, for the payment that you're making, is it really worth it, right? So, Abraham says, "I'm still here." Sip still here. HEZ Inc. says, "Listening intensely." Do we help sellers move if they need it? Yeah, you got to do what you got to solve the problem, right? Got to solve the problem.
Did we want to call Taslima back and let her know we can't do anything with this deal?
Yeah.
Can we do that now?
We can do that now. Yeah.
We have a point scheduled.
Which one was that?
That's the one that the Philly deal. You talked yesterday. We were talking about how it's not a deal. It's FHA. It's all kinds of problems with it. Sorry.
Oh, the one. Yeah, no, just let's call you lead. We'll take care of that. Liv said, "I like this call." Yeah, it's unique. It's a different call for sure. There was a lot there that we covered, but it'll be a good strategy to see. She's open to working with us to find an end buyer and assume that FHA mortgage, and we have a lender that will do that. Get somebody qualified and then just pay her on the she's only got like $5,000 worth of equity, so we're gonna reach out to our contact that does that. So.
Hello, Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. My name is Brooke. I'm calling you because I received your information about your interest in selling your property on Mazatlan Drive.
Yes, we actually have, found something that's going with. So thank you for reaching
When
out.
do you close?
Well, that sounds good. Congratulations. When do you expect to close?
In March, so they're doing some consultants at the moment, we're able to close and move out and everything, so that's kind of the next thing.
Got you. Okay. Well, that's good. I saw that it was in foreclosure there, so were able to solve that. So that's fantastic. Just real quickly, and I can let you go here, but is this a cash offer you received, or is this going to be something more along the lines of a creative terms offer?
It's a creative terms offer.
Got you. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So that's supposed to be happening in March, and they're giving you some time to still stay there in the property. Would love to just see if anything falls through on that. If I, when you're expected to close in March, or you're closing before then, and you can stay until March.
We'll probably be closing unless they come back and want to close ahead of time with the contract saying that we can live here until then. It's just they're kind of working on their side to see which option works better for them.
Okay, I see. All right, got it. Well, I'd just like to see if I can follow back up with you to make sure everything's working well and going through as expected. So if you were me, when would you like me to give you a call back?
Let me see, actually. Let me look at a calendar. If you want to call back at the end of the month, maybe around the 29th or 30th, then that would work pretty well for us as far as checking in. We should have everything sorted out by then with the things are going to be fine. And we would hopefully know by then.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well, good. Well, I do hope everything works out very well for you. So thank you for your time, and I'll reach back out to you at the end of the month and see how things are going.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank
Have a
you.
good rest of your day.
You too, Sylvia. Bye-bye.
All right, well, that's that. But you notice the question that Brooke asked when she said that, hey, we're already working with someone and we're already, basically dealing with someone that's going to buy the property. She didn't just say, okay, all right, sounds good. She asked her, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad you found someone. When do you close? Because if they are under contract or if they are truly working with someone already, 90% to 99% of sellers know when they're going to get their money, right? Especially if they already signed an agreement. So if they start, hemming and hawing, oh, well, I haven't signed anything yet, that's a chance for you to go in and say, okay, so if you haven't signed anything, I mean, I'm assuming you wouldn't consider any of their offers on the table just to hear what, potentially what we can work out with. So don't just end it when they say they're already working with someone or they're already under contract or working with someone or they're already sold. We don't know what that means, right? So we want to make sure that we are asking them that question. So, Max, is the man that's going to the property a realtor? How much he's not he's a friend of mine. I think I already mentioned that, Trina. He's a very close friend of mine, relationship. So, but I know where your question is going. Yet you have to get people that you can trust. You have to get people that, if you got to pay them, yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, but he's a real close friend of mine. He might even have a buyer for our deal. Right. So again, that's why, as soon as I saw where it's at, I ended up giving him a call because I know he's there. He's somebody I don't have to second guess, right, what he's going to do. So, but when you are doing this, that's why it's really good to build relationships. You can always reach out to us. We have a lot of relationships and our network is vast. And so if you don't have people that you can trust or how do we, reach out to us and we'll definitely let you know. So I feel like the stream's behind. Yeah, based on the comments. So somebody just comment still here from asking earlier. It was still here. So yeah, there's something definitely going on. There's a huge delay. So, well, I think we wrap it up here, Brooke. It's
Okay.
2 p.m. So I really appreciate everyone for joining us. Today was amazing. We got 2 good prospects that are going to turn into something. We're going tomorrow to walk that property. I might even send them with the contract in hand, so you can get it signed on the spot. We'll see.
Let's do that.
Yeah, so I'm going to send him with the contract in hand so he can sign it on the spot. 330, ARVs 430, which is great condition on the property. He's going to send us pictures. And then this one, this is a unique situation. It's not a quick cash deal, but at least we got something. But overall, Brooke, what do you rate the day today, Brooke?
I think today's been a 9.
Let's go. A 9. I
Man.
love it.
I mean,
Let's
we didn't
go.
get signed yet, but we got a lot.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff
There's a
there.
lot of activity. You know, we should be, you know, going probably, what is it? 2 or 3 contracts here by Saturday. So, yep. Yeah, so I appreciate it from jumping on. Thank you guys. Let's see. Richard said, you started to answer my question on the leads and times, but had to interrupt
Oh,
and
yeah,
reply
he said,
because
however-
okay, got it. Precious said it is awesome. Thank you, Max. Drake said thank you and have a Hug Nation fire. Thanks, Max and Brooke. I will watch the replay a little later. Congrats on your wins for the day. Yes. Drake said 9. Let's go.
Yay.
Sip said
fast.
tremendous
That was right
value.
away.
Yeah, that was right away. Tremendous value as always. Thanks, Brooke and Max. You are
Nice.
welcome, Brooke. Thank you. Going back to Richard's question. Let me make sure. Hey Max, how much time goes by from the moment the seller submits the info and you receiving it? Then how much time goes before you call them? Oh yeah. So from when the lead generates, when they fill out the form till it gets to us, we don't know exactly what that time is. We know it should be quick, obviously, right? Because if they're filling out the form. Now on our Carrot website, it seems to be instant because I've tested it before. So as soon as they fill out the form, it hits. Yeah. So it's pretty much instant.
For that one, it's like not even all their information. It's
Yeah.
One and then the
Yeah.
next.
So it's instant, but you know, everybody has a different different forms and different ways to submit the leads. And we don't know, honestly. Yeah. We want it to be instant, obviously, on all of them. How much time goes by before we call them? You got to call them like ASAP, right? I mean, less than 5 minutes. If like on our Carrot leads, we're doing that right away. We're calling them or sending them a text.
But our
we'd rather,
system, when they come in the system, it automatically communicates with them instantly. So as soon as the lead is in, they're already getting some communication.
They're already getting some communication, which means that they're telling them, hey, we know you're here. We know you we're here. We see you. Yeah. So, and that's what we want. But if you don't have those systems, like you got to be treating every lead like, speed to lead. So, all right. Sip said tremendous value. I think I read that one. All right. No, it's a 10, Brooke. So Miguel says, thanks for the experience. I appreciate it, guys. Hey, listen, before we sign off here, make sure that you are sharing, tagging us, you know, on IG. Make sure that you're tagging also the show, Do Deals With Me Live. Also make sure that you're sharing the stream with people because, you know, we want to get this thing filled. We want to provide more value. I know Brooke and myself, we put in our heart and soul into this, and we want to provide value to more people, and we want to make sure that, you know, you are sharing this as well too. So let me know on IG, you know, what was your experience, what was the big takeaways, and we'll see you all tomorrow's Friday, the last day. Let's go end it with the bank. All right, everyone, talk to y'all later. Peace.
Not the last day for calls.
Not the last day for call. Last day for the week.
Okay,
For the live. Anyways. Yeah. So, all right, everyone. Later.
Talk to you.